I have to remember what my game plan was. I'm going back to New Mauville because, Mackenzie, why didn't you remind me while I was there? I gotta pick up the magnet too.
Like, do it.
Yeah.
Well, you walked in and walked out to the main entrance, walked around a bit until you got a... What did you even get? It wasn't good.
It's max speed Boltund. It's okay. I wasn't happy to get a Boltund,
well,
but this is literally the fastest thing in my box. Even faster than Barraskewda, unless it's in rain, obviously. Why am I going on Lightning Road? Like, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? The fact that literally the fastest thing in my box.
Yeah. You rolled max speed Jolly Boltund, and then what was the other one? You rolled like an max attack something, right?
Barraskewda, yeah, which is just insane. And like this is also a good Metagross.
Or was it just neutral?
No, it was. I think it's Lonely, which is plus attack minus defense.
Lower defense.
Yeah. And like this guy is also like attack and defenses. I'll take it. Speed might be better, but only maybe. I've got Bullet Punch. Just gonna make sure I've got the repellent on. Oh, I hate doors that do that.
Like switch directions, so if you hold a direction, you'll just leave.
Yep.
Yeah, I also despise that. I would argue that's honestly not good design, but
I would say that is a decent thing to argue. I understand it kind of. I understand the idea when it's a staircase, because like the idea is the staircase is supposed to like go back on itself, but you don't really see that. So.
Ooh, zoom lens.
That's very nice, because that's a 20% accuracy boost if you're slower. Yeah, okay. I also learned, Mackenzie, I did some research. Apparently, Quick Ball turn 1 on a Voltorb is a guaranteed catch. So I could have, if I knew which one of these was an Electrode.
Oh, I see. I don't know if you know that. I think it's just like a Tusso.
The left side both times? Really? Boltund can always run away from those, though, because it's crazy fast. I guess unless they're also max speed, maybe? Yeah, the fact that there are no trainers in here feels weird, doesn't it? Well, that's good to know. In the future, if I want a guaranteed Voltorb, it's that one on that button. Assuming they are actually completely static. No, they're often soundproof, silly. It is fascinating the Ampharos doesn't
I've been so muted. I had like a whole comment on like the design of those doors and everything.
No, I was just ignoring you. How do I get out? That's how I get out. Yeah, Shane, my original goal was that I could have hit Beldum in the outside of New Mauville instead. That's what I was going for, but I hit Boltund. Because if I got Beldum, I also could have gotten a guaranteed Tyranitar from the game corner. Would have been pretty sick.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mauville's where I want to be anyway, right? For where I gotta go. So... Who am I bringing here? Not you. Not Metagross either. I am bringing Basculegion. The chicken is coming. This is a double battle coming up. Don't need to level it up or anything. Yeah, Aki's also coming. Oh, right! Choji actually goes crazy in this fight. And then... Idadori did come in on Mega Horns and fake out. And I killed with CCs. Yeah. I don't think I need items even. Pretty sure I count this itemless. I'll think about what items wouldn't hurt. Let's just freeze dry on Gyarados to one-shot it. Oh, I guess freeze dry against Gyarados is times 4 effective, isn't it? That's crazy.
That's true.
I never thought about that. Yeah, and then, okay, then it's you into Waterfall, plus Liquidation or Aqua Jet. Basculegion can come in and take that, and then Outspeed Kill. It's never clicked Mega Horn, so it's never using its Bug Gem, so I can just fast Poltergeist it. While this Frost Breath's the Seeking. And then the turn that I kill the Seeking, I switch to Infernape to CC that, and then that same turn I switch to Ludicolo for fast Energy Ball. Could be Walrein still in there too. Either way. Okay. So yeah, I think this is itemless. I don't think there's any risk here at all. Okay. I guess I could also... it's important to note that I actually can just teach Surf now, infinitely, so if I want it, I have it. Like, what's Choji got instead?
Oh, that is nice.
Waterfall? Well, it's got Surf and Waterfall already, yeah.
The problem with Surf is that if you, like, have one special water move on a mon, and you replace that water move with Surf, you are kind of crippling what you're able to do in doubles because of it targeting your
True.
partner as well.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you have to do it into Protect, basically. That's why Muddy Water can go crazy. Does Muddy Water ever get run in VGC?
Yeah, it can. I haven't seen it recently.
But you have in the past? I think it's a viable move, it's just not a common one.
God, who gets Muddy Water? Like Gastrodon does it?
Oh,
the thing
that's
is,
true.
so many Pokemon got like a bit wrecked because Scald got cut from a whole bunch of sets.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. Hang on. Ah!
Yeah, Yusuke is not supposed to be here.
Repellent is deep. Oh, right. Having it in slot 1 means that I can't. The repel doesn't do anything. I didn't even think about that.
That's pretty funny. I guess you just need to hope that you don't run into anything.
No, I just put it.
Or
in
I mean, the
slot
answer is, and then and switch right before you. That makes sense.
well, not even like I just.
Does the baiting not matter?
No, because I'm just killing down one side, and that side only has two ones.
I guess it's two guys. I don't know.
Is it a Mega Horn, and then the other side after I go into Mega Horn and then kill with Infernape. I can swatch. What? I can switch the other side into Ludicolo at the same time. Basically, if Ludicolo and Infernape are on the field when the right side is dead, I just auto-win the game, because Infernape one-shots the Dugong, doesn't care about, like, it can get faked up or whatever, and then Ludicolo one-shots the Whiscash, and they're both faster. This should be completely fine. I'm killing everything specially, so this Intimidate does not matter. Oh, actually, it never would have mattered anyway. So they're both always going for water moves onto Yusuke. I can freeze dry the Gyarados into Detect. Keep it safe. I still have... I didn't update the PNG, and Krita's still open. I'm doing it live. I'll save as... Nice. Okay. This is always in a Samurott. It's also always a water move into Yusuke, so I can go into Basque Legion. I can freeze dry the Samurott. This is never Mega Horn, which is important because I'll need it to have its item for Poltergeist. Jinbei eats these stupidly well. I'll admit that I did kind of forget it could be Retaliate, because of the boosted damage, but, never punished? It does not matter. Okay, so this is just, the Seeking can be going for random move, including Acupressure. I think it's actually likely to Acupressure here. It's completely fine if it does, because, if it's going into anything on the wall rank slot, it would be Mega Horn, which I can go into my Infernape, guaranteed. And then, yeah, it can't. I guess I could click Icy Wind. That might be a little awkward, but I do still get to kill the Samurott fast here, no matter what. I'm just gonna do it with Psychic Fangs, because, I don't know if there's some weird poltergeist stuff that I'm not aware of. I'd rather just do the consistent 25%. Actually, this thing's gonna Aqua Jet me... Oh! Okay, yeah. I just realized that. It wanted to Aqua Jet because it saw Fast Kill. I needed to stay in for a turn, that's right.
Spooky.
I think that was always fine into Itadori, but still, it is Icy Wind for the speed control. Okay, that's fine. That means I'll have to switch around. On the plus side, this can actually be good, because at 113 speed, Infernape is actually still faster at -1, and then it's also still faster than Dugong, so that changes nothing. I can just bring Ludicolo in. It's actually still faster than everything they have. So it does change actually nothing. This is just Fake Out to break Sash, go into Ludicolo. And now these two brothers outspeed and one-shot everything. These are the two Pokemon that are the oldest who are still alive. These two specifically. So then this thing has no priority. I'll just Mach Punch plus Energy Ball. Go Bright Powder. Seeking is faster? Okay, I need to pick up my game. It was fine. Infernape was never dead to Waterfall, but I didn't realize that... Okay, I might have fucked it. I should have just Fake Out into... okay, hang on. It's not over. There's no real problem here. That's Whiskash, always. Ludicolo handles this. This is a bad fight to be floundering against. This should be free. I'm not scared at all of it doing anything to Ludicolo. If it's into Infernape, Infernape is now -2. It is slower, so it needs to get out of here. It's Aqua Tail or Stomping Tantrum into Infernape. Aki takes that. No, it doesn't take Stomping Tantrum. Choji takes that very well, though. And then... Don't click Surf, I just Energy Ball it. I'm slower now, but that's still fine. It was Zen Headbutt. That didn't usually see... Oh, Zen Headbutt into Kami for flinch? Okay. Oh. I need to get my Infernape back in. I can set it in on the Ludi slot, because actually Dugong will see a freeze-dry kill into Kami most of the time. This is embarrassing. This is an embarrassing performance. At 146. It often sees a freeze-dry into Ludicolo, and it would only ever be freeze-dry. The wall range slot is completely safe. This is actually very likely Fake Out if it's not freeze-dry. So, yeah, okay. I freeze-dry you, and then I go into Itadori again. If I get frozen, I can Flare Blitz myself out. That should kill after a, well, I guess this is Thick Fat is the problem. I mean, this could freeze. That did so little. No freeze. Okay, great. Oh, that was just the worst fight I've ever done in my life.
Little scuffed.
I just didn't think about Icy Wind. The fact that that Seeking was getting to do things for multiple turns. I'm still learning to swim. Okay, that was, one for Itadori, one for Kami, one for Choji, one for Jinbei. Let me just remember. Who killed the Seeking?
Amy?
Oh right, it was Energy Ball from Ludicolo. Slow, because I didn't realize that it was slower. Which is a silly thing not to look at. So it was 2 for Kami, 1 for Itadori, 1 for Jinbei. You have a Walrein frag on this split. Let's go.
I think I might dip for a little while, have a nap or something.
Sounds
very
good.
tired.
I mean, you've had a big day. Or, you had a big day yesterday, at least.
Anyway, catch you later.
Sounds good. See
See you.
ya. I don't blame Mackenzie for that. It's, there were some times we're living. So it was 1 for Itadori, 1 for Kami, 2 for Kami. Kami's up to B. Then 1 for Jinbei. Okay. Great. The next fight will surely be simpler, and I won't make stupid mistakes.
This time with gusto.
Yes, indeed. Okay. So... Starmie.
I probably also won't stay too long either, just because I should go do foodstuffs, and then I think I'm watching a movie with Naomi tonight, so...
That's fair. Totally understandable. Holy, this thing is
Yeah.
fast! Oh my god. 200 base... Well, 200 speed, currently. 121 max is like, stupid fast. If I can take a Magnet Thunderfang here, just delete this thing off the face of the planet. Let me look at the trainer battle stuff here, in case there's, anything I should know about. Fisherman Wade, nope, it's not in rain, it doesn't look like.
I think I would go so far as to say that this game, Clair Obscur, has a better like fantasy visual design than Elden Ring does.
Oh,
That's like kind of a
crazy
spicy
high
hot
praise.
take because
Yeah.
like, Elden Ring is like kind of pops the fuck off.
In that respect, like, 100%
Like-
true, yeah. I mean, Xenoblade...
It's close. Like it's
It's
not like destroying it by any means, but it's really fucking
the fact that
good.
it's even competing is crazy. Xenoblade is also up there for me, and it is so far, like, at least on that level. Like, Xenoblade 2, some of the areas in that game are just absolutely, unbelievably gorgeous, and this is very similar.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy.
And it's so unique, too. Like, that's a big strength of these, is that these are, like, landscapes that you just haven't seen before, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the minefield underwater it's just so breathtaking.
Yeah, the floating ocean is just like, whoa.
Super cool.
Anyways, sorry, I will
so-
let you cook. I just had to
No.
make it aside.
I mean, I was actually just about to bring up how funny this is going to be. This can actually just be Boltoned with a magnet literally pressing Thunderfang 4 times, because Aquatail crit never kills. It's very funny. This thing will want to Shell Smash to set up its speed, and it will still be slower, and it has no priority.
That's very funny.
I
That's
always
very good.
barely live crit rolls, so yeah, I mean, I'll double check to see if there's not any shenanigans that can happen, but I don't think there is. That's a light placed army. Okay, turns out Bolton with max speed does get real value. Not fake value. Let us see.
I see your game.
Swift Swim with Rendoberry? We're not in the rain. I just one-shot you. Right? We're not in the rain? Just triple checking. Because I know there will be rain eventually. Fisherman Wade and Fisherman Barry. It was me, Barry.
I've been here the whole time.
Hang on, that's Barney, not Barry. It was me, Barney! I went back in time and changed your name! Let's see, yeah, okay. I mean, it's just Magnet Thunderfang 3 times. Cool. Oh, rewinding! Ah! I accidentally hit the tilde key when I was trying to hit Q? Ugh. I mean, I accidentally hit R on my Game Boy Advance. Nah, this is an emulator.
What? You're not playing it on genuine hardware? You didn't feel like directly modifying a GBA cartridge?
No comment.
Pathetic.
I mean, I think that's it. I'm good. Thank you for the Thunderbolt TM. Just in case I'll need it. Yeah, Strongjaw Bolton kinda goes crazy here. Hello, Wade. Is there like a heart scale on the speech side? 2 citrus berry trees. There is a heart scale here. Okay. I'm actually just gonna speed up this whole time because that's how confident I am that this is completely fine. Ugh. Untail.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Ugh, nice shell smash, pal.
Oh.
Ugh. Okay. That's 3
Very
for the
good
goat.
fisherman.
Like, that would be super scary. My Bolton could not do that with anything but max speed, but, like, it's just free. Alright, good boy, you go back in the box.
Good dog. Now benched.
Not forever, just for a bit. Ooh, those frags are gonna be real hard to remember. Whoops, that was so free that I actually forgot to switch it back to the game. Shane, can I get a double up correspondence that did go exactly as I described?
Yes, that did in fact go exactly as you described. Yeah, you were streaming the game to Discord and not to
And not to OBS. Oops.
Very funny. Yes, no, Bolton did just one shot, or I guess 2 shot at the not the
The Huntail. But like it
Huntail,
clicked Shell
thank you.
Smash. I never had to crit either, so that was always completely fine.
Yes. Yes. I saw it with my own eyes.
Alright. Well, there is, okay, Focus Sash makes it a little more awkward. A little bit. This Hurricane is spooky. I can take a Persimberry to be completely fine. It's just like double, freeze dry. It's into Basculin? If I go damage boost, I get crit, things might get a little weird. Barraskewda. I mean, it is a Pelipper. because it's in rain doesn't mean it's a god of death. That 1v1's actually not in my favor. I don't have the coverage. Boltland outspeeds.
Officer's getting.
Wow. Oh, this isn't Swift Swim. This is adaptability. I see. What do you mean Beartic gets Swift Swim? What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense.
That's very good.
Well, yeah, if it's, if I've taken one Hurricane, it'll actually probably be Low Kick from Beartic most of the time. And from there, I can switch into my Basculegion. And then just, yeah, because I'm Swift Swim, like double Liquidation. Get a single Icicle Crash, but I'm faster. And it's you, and I guess it could be, I need a little more damage for High Jump Kick, problem. Oh, does Basculegion take this? Not amazing. But I can go into Ludicolo, who is completely fine. It'd have to be like, crit defense drop into crit. Otherwise it should be completely okay. So it's Walrein first, then Basculegion. Oh my god. Mystic Water Barraskewda would almost actually one-shot this Beartic. It's close. Main thing is it'll never be Beartic Liquidation into this. Yeah. So if it was, it would just be into Masculine Liquidation. But I have a backup for Basculegion if things go really, really wrong. No, actually, most of my stuff gets outright one-shot. It's kind of worrying. I guess it's Basculegion is the backup. Maybe that means I want something better for Beartic. Or something that's... Because if it's low kick all the time, then I just come in and close combat it. No speed. That's completely fine. As like, if I get Hurricane crit, things can get awkward, because then it's into like either Flip Turn or Liquidation sometimes. And that would be weird. I mean, I'd just go into Basculegion, I guess. I know what that's clicking. Just double Liquidation there. That's completely fine. Okay. Oops, now I'm not streaming my calculator. God, I'm not on top of my game today.
To me, that says maybe you should not play Run and Bun.
Well, no, it's I'm not on top of my streaming game. My gaming game, I've never been higher.
You get an update in like 4 hours from now, you'll be like, it's all over.
I'm mad. There's non-zero chance.
Yeah. Aim hard.
It's true. I guess Hariyama is okay as another backup, because it does decently versus... Beartic. It's probably Mienshao. Instead of the dog. Okay. Beartic Yeah, just double freeze dry. I'll need Person Berry, but should be okay. Isn't this actually just the squad? Hang on. What am I missing? Trigalge for Hariyama and Mianxiao. Okay. Trigalge doesn't really do anything. I think this is, like, supposed to be a bit of a breather. Like,
Here's some easy ones. You're not gonna lose your marbles over it.
yeah, I mean, like, supposedly the Seashore House was also supposed to be that right before I got Surf, and I still managed to lose 2 mons there, so, like... It's lead Choji with, Person Berry. Not Oran Berry, that'd be embarrassing. None of anybody else's items will matter. Yeah, I hope it's not a crit hurricane, because then things do get a little bit awkward. Freeze Dry is kind of a good move against a lot of water types, huh? Like, water grass is normally just neutral to ice, but Freeze Dry makes it 4 times effective. That's insane. I mean, it's same with Pelipper, water flying. It turns into a 4 times weakness. Could freeze here. I don't think that'll make a difference. It would be the same for out damage on Beartooth. No freeze. Hurricane isn't guaranteed hit. No crit. That's a little above 50%. Pretty sure that'll always be Beartooth for fast kill. Low kick. Yeah, that's perfect. That's the perfect amount of HP to be at. Doesn't have priority or custard barrier or nothing. Just freeze dry again. Oh, it feels weird that Wall Rain is kind of the perfect answer to this section. Freeze dry is a good move. Yep, Beartooth always sees kill, and it always exactly sees fast kill with low kick, so this is a free switch into Itadori who outspeeds in one-shots with close combat. Does do an amount of damage, don't get me wrong. Yeah, in the rain, it's 164. Monkey has 181. No priority, nothing like that. Close combat just always kills.
I am coming back to say that you should switch your scene over to the game.
God damn it, thank you. It's the second time I've made that mistake.
No
Okay.
problem. I'm
Much
gonna go back to
appreciated.
night isolation now.
Thank
Goodbye.
you. Bye. Okay. Maybe that is a sign to not do more today, but I'm gonna keep going. This is always masculine for this can be flip turn or liquidation now. I'm not really scared of either. If it's flip turn, that's great because that can't like be defense drops or anything. It's just a game. If it's liquidation defense drop, that gets a little awkward. I think I then have to switch out because a liquidation crit could kill me. Up drop. Okay, great. Energy Ball just always kills, no reason to fake out. Well, Rain Dish too, that might have made a difference. Fine. All good. It's free.
That was a bit too much Scooby-Doo in that one, sorry. I tried to go for...
So Robbie Rotten and Scooby-Doo
Easy
overlap is significant, I understand.
I'm very sorry for the stream who has to listen to any of my dialogue here.
it's look, better to listen to that than just the Pokemon Center music for another 10 hours.
True.
Okay, so that was one for Itadori, one for One for Choji. And one for Amy. Amy is still in a distant third place in terms of frags, because Hamilton and Itadori are just absolutely dominating the top spots, but Amy is in third. Okay, next up. King time. Rillaboom, eh? Grassy terrain. But no rain. Bars? Not bars. Guitarist Dalton, yep, no rain. A single battle. Rillaboom gets outsped in one shot with either. Grassy Glide is way too much. It's priority. Is Pyro bulkier than Infernape? I think it might be with the difference in HP. Yeah, physically it certainly is. But IV's Infernape is better off. Except not in defense. Infernape is substantially more specially bulky though. I mean, Flare Blitz is just guaranteed, but I don't want to take the recoil, so yeah, I'll do it with Pyroar instead. And Overheat, and then trade in it'll be Swellow for Brave Bird, it should be. Actually, it wouldn't be most of the time. It's like crit. Overheat would kill, it wouldn't see out damage. But it would be fast get out damaged instead of Electricity's slow get out damaged with Wise Classes. I have Charcoal too. So this is either Brave Bird or Facade. Non-poisoned. Actually Bolton just switches in on that and kills. Boom. Easy peasy. Yeah, okay. This thing isn't like... it's not... priority, it's not Focus Sash, it's Toxic Orb. Okay, and then this would be Overdrive or Substitute, I guess, on my Bolton? HP Grass does hurt a lot. Realtrade likely 2 shots with Dragon Pulse, which is pretty nice. Also, I got Earthquake annihilates its soul, and it takes very little. I just have to try not to get paralyzed. On the plus side, it's not clicking Nuzzle versus Dog. If it does get paralyzed, then it'd be going to Overdrive Medaug. So then I can go for Mudsdale, and that can't be Nuzzled, it would just be HP Grass. As long as there's not a sub, then I just annihilate it with ground moves. Metagross is also pretty good here, because Zen Headbutt just annihilates you. Lycanroc can't switch into an Overdrive, but it can actually switch into HP Grass just fine, so if that's in danger of killing, that's fine. And I don't think Metagross is my last. No items. No, there will be an item needed. I need Wise Glasses on my Pyroar to kill with Flamethrower, and then make the Toxtricity scared to come in, because I'll fast kill it. Okay. Switch the scene. this is you. The lead is you. Odds are good this is a 3-mon line, but it could be more. You are necessary. You. Soldier Boy Telton. I have a new dance for you all. It's called the Soldier Boy. Okay, I think that's everyone. Yeah, I'm taking Kiba. I could think about taking Aki, but I'm okay. I lead. Anyway, what are you doing here? It is. Yeah, I think this will do. Has to be Vegeta on the lead, and Vegeta needs a Wise Glasses.
I could carrot cake.
Carrot Cake?
There's a really stupid meme video called Dragon's Ball.
Yes,
P.
okay, I understand. You have, that's all you need to say. Right, and then for you, Bolton switches in and kills just fine. I don't really need anything else. If it's been Protect turn on, then I won't be damaged. I could fight this thing. Black Glasses means I can actually win it, too. I'll give it Black Glasses just in case. And, Yours is already got a Cherry Berry. Yome, I'll give you a Citrus in case you have to come and fight. Okay, yeah, Vegeta's in the lead with Wise Glasses. Should be completely fine. Taking out these rocks on the beach. Hi, Steven. Just gave me a bit of a heart attack. Hello. On that rock. Okay. Okay, this is always Grassy Glide, because I show Fast Kill to it, otherwise it wants to get as much damage on me as it can. I heard, don't get me wrong, but Wise Glasses temper always kills. Yep. And this should then be Swellow for, okay, that crit, this will now be Swellow for Fast Kill. It doesn't change anything at all, but it does remove the Protect possibility, so, Toxtricity is going to be a little worse. Icy Drain healing is nice. I actually think this is guaranteed Brave Bird now, isn't it? If I'm at 75, this is worth checking. Checking the chicken. And you are not poisoned yet.
And the Chinese chicken.
They have a drumstick and the brain stops ticking. 75. This is never Facade, this is always Brave Bird, actually. I mean, yeah, it's just going to... Could it be going to Lycanroc? No, Lycanroc won't kill with Accelerock, and then it gets outsped. Unlike my max speed Bolton. Again, this Swallow is stupidly fast, and my Bolton is just faster. This would probably be a demon to take on otherwise, but it's not. This comes in and takes a non-Guts boosted Brave Bird completely fine. I get a little bit of Grassy Drain healing even. And you don't, idiot. Yeah, so now I just outspeed kill with, like it can Protect for a turn, but Thunderfang just annihilates your soul. So this Bolton might have actually been kind of a sick get. Like, I was not excited to get Bolton in New Model, but this Bolton, on the other hand, Might have some more
Max
longevity.
speed Bolton.
Yep. It's kind of like Infernape, you know? Like, it's got a worse attack stat for sure. It's 90. But Strongjaw means that it's effectively about as strong as Infernape, if not a little stronger. And, like, they're both just crazy fast. So things that are only, like, fast, but not stupid fast, they can outspeed a one-shot. And that's a big deal. Okay, so this thing is now... It wants to click Overdrive on my Bolton, but it'll never kill. I can just two-shot with a Black Glasses... Strongjaw Crunch. Yeah. Oh, it's got Black Sludge. Well, I can always crunch once. It might want to sub here even, but... If this is a defense drop, this will also always kill afterwards. That feels like a kill range. This is HP Grass. Really? Oh, HP Grass with Fascinating. In grassy terrain. I didn't have that ticked on. That still wasn't ever risking a kill, but it's worth thinking about. Because at 68 damage... This can now be Overdrive or HP Grass, which is a little awkward element. Can't be Nuzzle, can't be Substitute. Alphonse does take both very well. HP Grass is more likely, and if it's HP Grass, I do just win on the spot with Zen Headbutt, so I'll go for that. Then I know it's Overdrive in the future, no matter what. This thing is just... It sounds like a monster. Okay, so Zen Headbutt should always be good. This thing even wants to Nuzzle, I think, because I'm faster. Icy Train plus Black Sludge, Zen Headbutt just erases you. Yeah, okay. And I took a Cherry Berry for that. Bonk. Okay, great. Good, 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 good. So that was one for Ida, one for Alphonse, and one for Vegeta. Okay. First a Metagross frag, very exciting. Metagross does get a move called, Psych Up, I believe it's called. And Psych Up is crazy. It copies all of your opponent's stat changes. So like if they Swords Dance and you press Psych Up, you go to +2. And I'm just thinking about an idea I had, a strategy that might be completely throwing, but maybe there's a world. You know the move Swagger, Shane?
Yeah.
It boosts their...
Boost attack but makes confuse?
Yes, it boosts their attack by 2 stages, and it confuses them. If I'm fighting a special attacker that Metagross walls, I could just, like, Swagger twice, and then Psych Up to copy to, like, +4 and kill everything with Bullet Punch.
Yeah?
I have to try it, you know?
It's fraudulent.
It is. It is a silly strategy that should never work, but if it does... It'll be the stuff of legends. Excuse me. Vikavolt. Iroh Victim, unfortunately. Oh, this is a double battle, okay. Good to know. Iroh plus Boltund does just kill the first set of this squad. Then Boltund also kills the second one. This thing does have Sucker Punch as well, though, so that's spooky. I don't think this will be exactly free. But... I mean, I just do my actual strategy that I have. Crazy. With my chicken. Yeah, if I level up just a little bit more, I think at one more level at 49. Yeah, now this is always Thunderbolt kill. And so I can use it to bait single target moves with just Protect, and then I can kill the right side for completely, utterly free, because that will also see fast kill. with Brave Bird the next turn, and not Sucker Punch. Or no, it'll see that it's dying fast, so I think it will want to. Oh no, Fast Kill gets prioritized over the Revenge. Right. Chain, the way that this works basically is if the AI sees that you are faster than it and you're gonna kill it, it'll usually go for priority moves where it has them, just to, like, you know, do that little bit of extra damage before they die. It gets like a pretty big bonus to that. It's spiteful, it wants to do as much damage as possible. However, if instead it sees that it can fast kill something else, like say my underleveled chicken, it won't bother clicking Sucker Punch, because the fast kill is higher priority. It doesn't realize that I actually, like, my Bolt Hunt is even faster and it's just gonna murder it, you know?
It's just slightly not intelligent enough to be able to make that distinction.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so yeah, this is Bolt Hunt plus chicken for the first bunch of this fight. I could do this with Kiba, alternatively, I think? Oh, I'm not quite fast enough, it gets a little awkward. To level up one more time so that it's never Electroweb. I'm gonna take doubles on as well. Actually, with doubles on, you should never see kills on my chicken no matter what, with anything but Thunderbolt. Yeah, okay, that's great. Sick. And then, once the right side is dead, after 2 turns, I'll need something that switches it on Thunderbolt. Bloodstale, I guess? Oracle does it, and then baits kill again with Protect. I can tag into Arcanine, and then on the other side, kill with Flare Blitz. Fast kill the Vikavolt too, so then I can switch the other one in to Floatzel for Fake Out CC Ice Beam for guaranteed kill? Yeah, okay, sounds good to me. That's Levitate, but that's completely fine. Okay, so Bolt Hunt, Chicken, Kill, Protect, switch to what was the plan again? Oracle, right. And then it baits another kill, so then I just Protect there. If I take Citrus Berry, then after the Thunderbolt, I will always be... if I take 62, I would go back up... No, I would go down to 38. 38... 5 plus 25. I'd be up to about 63%. Although it doesn't matter. I guess it could, because if it clicks Electroweb, then I'm in a little bit of trouble. It clicks it on the turn that I switch. But let me see. If it's Boran Berry? No, I need the ranges to be a little better than that. Okay, well, let me see. If... Calculating. Did I switch to my calculator? I didn't. Not on it. If my Torkoal is... Max HP is 168, times 0.25 is 42, exactly, so it heals 42 health. After it gets hit by a Thunderbolt, Mineral would be 105. 105 plus 42. It needs to be at 147 after Citrus at most. I believe, is that right? Oh, hang on. Hang on, I'm thinking about this wrong. 168, yeah, that's 42. No, it has to be 105. Minus 42 is 60. Gotta get my brain on straight.
think I'm about to hit a major story beat, so I'm actually gonna drop from the call to like pay full
Yeah,
attention to
fair enough.
everything.
Very respectable.
And then I'm probably gonna go to food. So I wish you the best of luck in Run and Bun.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Don't forget to change your scenes.
Yes, I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, boy.
See ya.
Talk to you later.
Okay, so Thunderbolt is 105. I need to be at 105 at most after the hit. At 105 plus 42. Sorry, my brain is not working today for some reason. I need to be at... Right, okay. 105 minus 42 is 63. I need to be at 63 after the hit. And that means that I will need to be at 105 plus 63. 168 elf? Wait. Hang on. Am I doing something wrong here? Is that always just okay? I get hit by at least 105. I go up plus 42 from 63. Then 42 plus 63 is 105. Wait, this Torkoal actually just exactly always baits 2 Thunderbolts with a Citrus Berry. Huh. Okay. Neat. So that is always an okay position to be in at the end. It's Torkoal. Protect on the second one as the other side switches to Arcanine. Arcanine fast kills the Vikavolt with Flare Blitz. And on that turn, swap Torkoal into Floatzel. Or on the Flygon, I can click there's no terrain. I can click Close Combat plus Fake Out into High Speed on the next turn. They're both faster, it can't D-Dance, it has no opportunity to, it's getting faked out and then killed. Okay, great. Yeah. Okay, items that would be needed for this strategy. Don't need a magnet. I'm just fast killing both of them on this side. Don't need anything like that. It just sees fast kill into my chicken, so yeah, I just press detect. Yeah, that seems completely fine. I mean, Manectric could also do this job with Thunderbolts. I don't think there's a notable benefit to doing it with Zenitsu over Ida. I guess it's more dead to Sucker Punch sometimes. Either way. Okay. Push the scene. Oh, you're in slot 1. And you're coming for sure. The chicken is coming. Here. Who else is... Torkoal's coming. I think this was just a form online. No, I need Harkonite as well. And then the last mon should be something that can also come in and handle Flygon quite well. There's probably Ludicolo, I guess? For Fake Outs plus Energy Balls? Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hamilton shows up for this one, and then you popped out for you. Feels like Kimi and my Hamilton often come in together. You don't want an item at all. Don't need to be leveled up or anything. I'll give you the Nevermelt Ice, just in case. It will never matter. And you're always waiting that... If I need to give you a Citrus Berry, actually. And you, it does not matter. I'll give you a Black Belt. I'll give you a Muscle Band, why not? You're in a, Flare Blitz first. You should not be coming, so I'll give you a Citrus Berry in case something goes wrong. Otherwise, I'll give Ida a Citrus Berry in case something unexpected happens. Shouldn't though. I'm the wrong way. Well, it should be off. Or should be on, rather. And Yusuke needs to be here. Yeah, this is a double battle, alright. This rock? Nope. I did already get Aki on this route, so I can't, like, look to get a Beedrill or something like that. I'm SOL. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, so Ida always outspeeds kills with Thunderfang into the Furo. It's not Lightning Rod on the Volt, it's Levitate. Yusuke is always baiting Thunderbolt into itself, so I can just detect here, not Mold Breaker or anything. Not that Mold Breaker would help. I just have this impending feeling that something's gonna go wrong. But theoretically, this should be completely free. Level 49, it's still always exactly Thunderbolt. Same deal here. This is Fast Brave Bird into Yusuke. It should always want to do that over-clicking Sucker Punch. So now I go here, and then I tag into Roshi, who eats a Thunderbolt just fine, and can crit. Thunderbolt Mineral plus Citrus Berry into Thunderbolt Mineral always kills, and it doesn't bait anything else after Citrus, which is very nice. Always just gonna outspeed one-shot. Strong Jaw max speed. Voltund is... Let me tell you, like, this thing is very similarly statted to my Manectric, but the IVs in nature just completely change everything about how this thing can get used. Paralysis doesn't matter at all here. It could actually matter, now that I think about it. So my plan was to protect. Yes, so 93 is always exactly Thunderbolt and only Thunderbolt. Oh, I should have brought a Dark type just in case I got paralyzed here. Then I would have had to switch into it instead, as I double switched. Would have been completely equivalent. Yes, so let me just check. Damage, 93. Bug Buzz doesn't do it, but Thunderbolt always does it. Excellent. So then it's a double switch, or no, it's a switch on Ida into Hamilton. Then Roshi clicks Protect. Yeah, I love to go for fast kill. So now we can Rock Slide, or no, this has to be Flare Blitz rather. Look at the guaranteed kill, and then I switch you into Floatzel. Just gonna double check that Flare Blitz always kills here. I don't know if Sun Tecton, no nothing. It has to be Flare Blitz. They do outspeed all the time. Tardy Berry doesn't matter. That's why I can't click Rock Slide. Yeah, this is doubles, so it has to be Flare Blitz. And you do go into Itachi. Vikavolt is slow. There was never really any worry about it outspeeding me. game audio just a tad. Yep, so this is Flygon. I can fake out this turn and close combat it. We get it to about half. Afterwards, Itachi will just outspeed and kill with Ice Crit with Ice Beam. They both outspeed, so it's pretty free. It's Levitate. It's Yachi Berry. No wait for it to get around flinches. No priority. Another CC and another Ice Beam. Always kills 3 Yachi Berry. Clean. Clean and simple. Simple and clean. Just control everything that they're gonna do. Nothing is scary. Okay, so that was, no, sorry Yusuke, I know you want to be your full potential really badly. So... That was 2 for Ida, 1 for Itachi, 1 for Hamilton. Doo-doo-doo. Ida's already on 6 frags on this split, kind of insane with it. That's more than Zenitsu got on the entirety of Flannery split. It's up to 3, and 1 for Itachi as well, on the board. Okay. I didn't think very highly of Floatzel before this run, but Itachi has come in clutch a number of times. The Ice Beam coverage is really useful to keep, I found. Though I did drop Crunch, which hurt me versus the Indeedee. I probably just had a free kill there instead of needing for him to crit like a god. Okay, so... is rain starting now? Is there rain here? Let's see. Just gonna go to the trainer info tab. Route 119. Fights up until Weather Institute are in rain. That is quite a few of them. There's a bunch of love discs, a bunch of Wormadams. Oh yeah, this is a lot of fights up to Weather Institute. Okay. Okay, so in rain, I think Flare Blitz still does kill, I believe? Yeah, barely, but it does. That's what a quad weakness will get you. Yeah, so it's just Arcanine. To make sure I have that rain tab ticked on for a long ass time moving forward. This box is looking somewhat robust. This does not feel too bad. Sure, fake out into Flare Blitz would do it. It would, so I can think about that if I have to. Oh, that bright powder. Double team. I do still have my aerial ASTM. I'd like to not use it. I dropped a Smart Strike on Metagross. Maybe I should not have done that. I think my only 100% accurate move now is exactly... I mean, it's exactly nothing. It's just Magical Leaf, which is quad resisted. Ugh. Okay. This thing is very annoying. I might have to use my aerial ASTM here. Yeah, I had it on Staraptor, but ugh, god damn it. Another costly loss. Don't have a Compound Izemon. Don't have a No Guardmon. If it is Harkonine, it wouldn't be this. I also forgot Toxic on my Dragalge like an idiot. Maybe I just reteach it here. Maybe that's not the worst thing on the planet. Arcanine kills. That should bring in Kabutops for fast kill with Liquidation or Aqua Jet. Could even be Stone Edge sometimes. That's awkward. With my 0 defense IV, that's funny. Stone Edge, Aqua Jet, or Liquidation, eh? Kind of a tough combo to resist. If it wasn't Stone Edge, I could go into Mystic Water, Barraskewda. Would then always kill. Well, if I can go in... Okay, well, all I need to do is go into something that eats all of them and then baits a water move. Or Leech Life, maybe? With Bug Gem Leech Life? You don't. Not on a crit. Dragalge can come in on any of them, and then bait Stone Edge, so I could then go into Mudsdale. Uses a lot of team slots, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And then it's exactly Liquidation. Oh, the problem is that it can Aqua Jet me. This thing's kind of a demon. Well, Gastrodon comes in on any of them. And then if I have Citrus Berry, unless it's very high rolls of Liquidation crit, I could then go into baiting exactly Liquidation. I can go into... I'm just sort of dancing around this. I don't know what I can actually do to fight this thing. How does Accelerock hit it? Oh, not well, it's a Kabutops. It's probably Metagross, actually. If I can get it to Stone Edge, which I can, probably. Yeah, it's into Ludi, who eats all of them and doesn't die. Then it's Leech Life, is that okay? Leech Life crit plus Liquidation crit would do it, but it would have to be double crit. Can I get exactly Stone Edge, is the question? It's from Dragalge, isn't it? Yeah, Stone Edge crits, if I have Citrus Berry, it'll always bait another Stone Edge. So, then I can go to Metagross, and afterwards, like, Stone Edge crit plus Liquidation crit does not do it, no, so, it'd be fine. I'd go Black Belt to kill with Hammer Arm. Actually, yeah, I would have to, because otherwise I could start seeing Aqua Jet kills before I can Bullet Punch. If I run Citrus, that's not necessarily true. I could just kill with Hammer Arm and then Bullet Punch, and it would need to press a different button to kill me. Doesn't sound too bad. Or is pressing Liquidation on me never Leech Life. Okay, so then after that... yeah, Metagross shows fast kill to this thing. Escavalier goes crazy on this, because it can't get spored. Because of Overcoat. I could just Iron Head it. Alternatively, I could go Chesto, Alolan Muck, because Alolan Muck could also, at that point, just go for an immediate Gunk Shot on this thing. Got Chesto for Spore, which it'll be likely to go for, I think. I don't have a Compound Eismon. I don't have Aura Sphere, though it wouldn't help. I can go Wide Lens? Let me think about this. So it would actually be, after Metagross kills this, it would be into you for slow kill, in all likelihood? Really don't want you clicking. If you have an item, like a black belt, say, you've taken minimum 48.5. There's a chance knockout doesn't do it, and I need to be safe from crits from Kabutops, so I don't think I can go lower. This thing's quite annoying. Did I get rid of Vital Throw? I did, I got rid of it for close combat. Shockwave? Shockwave does nothing. Takes way too much. Disarming voice. This is all just super awkward. I think I probably will have to use my TM if I want this to be consistent at all. Or Air Slash. Or Aerial Ace, rather. Oh, do I get rid of Superpower for it? That's kind of brutal. Probably do. I need Brave Bird. This thing can't get Spored either because it's Insomnia. It's kind of a hard counter. Aerial Ace just 100% deletes it from the game. It's half as strong as Brave Bird, so it'll do half as much. Yeah, I think that's the play. Just making sure I still have my Aerial Ace TM. I do, okay. It's because Staraptor's dead that I have to burn another resource, so I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, okay, so it's just hard into Honchkrow on Parasect. Kill it with Aerial Ace, no effects for. And then I might have the health to just Brave Bird the Shiinotic. I get put to sleep anyway. It would be guaranteed Moonblast if it's not, and then I can just go into Scavalier. So, yeah, okay. Very awkward. I could alternatively scale Toxic on Dragalge to deal with the... is that better? Is it worth it to use a scale instead of a Aerial Ace TM? I don't know. It's kinda close, I think. No, scale's gotta be more viable, but I would find uses for Toxic on Dragalge, surely. I don't have Super Stalling Mons, but that could change. I have Protect Mons, like... This thing would handle all of that super well, for sure, guaranteed. After a Toxic, it's just doomed to die. I accidentally got rid of Toxic on Dragalge. I was just clicking through, and I accidentally clicked one too many times. I have Dragon Tail now instead. I just can't afford the miss. Okay, I'm not super upset with it. I'll do it. Don't hate this line. I better make sure Greed stays alive now. Greed's been doing a pretty good job of that on its own. I don't remember who was on my line. You for sure. The first one was... Who? It was its own Escavalier, so I need Harkonnai for that. We got it. And Honchkrow... Metagross as well? Yeah, because Metagross deals with Kabutops. Right. I should take a backup for Kabutops as well, which would be Mystic Water Barraskewda on a water move. Would always kill with Liquidation, but it could get Aqua Jetted is the problem. Still worth having. It's crazy fast, crazy strong. Better than Torkoal. For this, anyway. Everybody can learn Aerial Ace, but I think it's best on Greed. Is it? I get away with it on Shinobu, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Shinobu also can't get Spored. Shinobu's current moveset includes Double Edge, which I'm never clicking on anything. Does a Aerial Ace from this kill? Yeah, Aerial Ace one-shots Parasect. Okay, I think that's better. That way I don't have to get rid of Superpower. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. Don't mind having the coverage. It was a Smart Strike possibility, but I would give that to Metagross if I need it. Maybe I don't need X's or N Mega Horn, but I like having the versatility. I'm just not clicking this when I have these coverage moves. Okay, so Shinobu's gonna put in a lot of work here. Alphonse wants a black belt all the time. And Greed. I mean, I guess Greed doesn't need to come, but won't need anyone else, almost certainly. I'll give it a Citrus just in case. This doesn't need Muscle Band. Don't need anything at all. Why is Gaming here? Because I have a spare slot, basically. No, that was for Dragalge, but... Right, because Dragalge... Okay, very important. Dragalge always eats everything with Citrus, and then always baits Stone Edge, which, Alphonse comes in on very well. And Double Crit would never kill either, so it has to be Aki. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Then I don't need Chesto on my Shinobu because it's Overcoat, so it's immune to Spore. Urko will take Mystic Water just in case of weird scenarios. Actually, I'm gonna take the Citrus Berry because it's likely that Shinobu's getting knocked off on the switch from Metagross, because that's what would be highest damage from Parasect. Aki will take a Citrus Berry because he needs it. Oh, let's see. Lead is Hamilton for the fast kill. Everyone else is good. Oh. No, I just walk up to the water. What am I doing? I should get some Citrus Berries here too, yeah. Pretty sick. Good harvests? That's literally minimum. Okay. For Lum is pretty okay. Please God, give me a good amount. I'm gonna lose my mind! That was one above minimum, and then actually minimum. I can't come... What? Please, why? Okay, if I run out of Citrus Berries on this run, it will be funny and a lesson to learn. Mewtwo's interesting. There's probably stuff I can do with that. They do have Heal Pulse already. I'm just an equivalent version of that. Okay, it is Hamilton for Flare Blitz. I can try my Repellent on as well, because I do need the Fast Form on this route for the Life Orb that it gives me. Okay, yeah. Moderately spooked about the upcoming stuff, but I think it'll be okay. Even in rain, Flare Blitz always one-shots. Never have to worry about anything else. This will be Kabutops for Aqua Jet, or Liquidation most of the time, but it could even be Stone Edge, because this thing is not min defense, but 0 defense IV. So then I can go into Aki, who takes all of it just fine, and then always bait Stone Edge. Odds are good this is Liquidation. Nice crit. Crit plus drop, I don't think matters. No. So this is always Stone Edge now. Just gonna double check that that's true. 103. Yeah, it's highest damage, there's no overlap, so I resist everything else. Okay, so then I go into Alphonse, and Stone Edge crit plus Liquidation crit will never kill. Alphonse with Black Belt always bonks this thing just fine. Is it F knockoff? Am I fool? No, the last move is the Leech Life, which does very little to Alphonse here. Okay. Alright. This should be completely fine. No crit. That's okay. Because even if it wants to Spore or Double Team on the Switch, it's all the same to my Escavalier. Hammer Arm always kills here with Black Belt. No Liquidation crit. Boom. Speed down does not matter at all. Because I do show kill to the Shiinotic. Yeah. Rather, I show that I kill the Shiinotic. Okay, so this is either Spore, Double Team, or Knockoff. Nobu handles all of them just fine, because it's got Aerial Ace, and it's got Overcoat. Completely fine. Sparasect is actually faster than me, but it just doesn't matter. Good luck, pal. Took a TM to do this fight, so I'm really gonna make sure that Shinobu keeps Aerial Ace as a 100% accurate move. Or, rather, accuracy bypassing move. Shiinotic is the same deal as before. I ignore Spore completely. I just Iron Head. They can Moonblast me, whatever. If it was smart enough to Strength Sap immediately, then I wouldn't one-shot. But yeah, it's completely fine. Great. Good for Shinobu. Okay. Not too bad. That was one for Hamilton. Two for Shinobu. And one for... Alphonse. There we go. Okay. Bit of a run back, but I guess it's not too bad. I remember that my repellent is off all the time. Okay. Let's see. Next fight. Shuckle? Dirty Custap Berry Shuckle. In the rain. Singles. How does Mystic Water Floatzel do? Okay. Does Mystic Water Barraskewda not just, like, literally blow through this entire fight? I guess it could... It could Custap Berry Rock Tomb me, I suppose? But doesn't Final Gambit get a big boost if it's faster or something like that? Hang on. Final Gambit. If Aemon is faster, it has a strictly higher current HP. If the above is not true, and AI is faster and dies to Playermon, else it's +6. So it actually is just sometimes Final Gambit. If it's Rock Tomb, is that ever a problem? No, at -1, I'm still the fastest thing in the fucking game. So, yeah, I just Mystic Water Liquidation, 3 times, and everything dies. Cool. I'm happy with that. Fastest cook in the West? mean, I guess I'll just keep my people in my team. It will never matter. So, let's see. 18 Mystic Water. You already have it? You do, okay. Cool. Actually could have just done this fight from where I was. I didn't even need to go back to the Pokemon Center. So confident in this that I'm going to fast forward through it all. It's very likely for Shuckle to be Sticky Web first, turn 1. Grassy Seed is interesting. You'd need if you could harvest Grassy Seeds. I don't really know where anything is in here, so I don't want to run into optionals or go the wrong way or something, run into the wrong person first. What the hell is this? Wingull? Okay, very cool, thank you. Papa is actually quite valuable if I can find around it. I don't know what Aglob does. Oh, it's the same as Ipapa, but for a different nature, I see. Why are you looking that way? Why are you looking that way? Who am I supposed to be fighting right now? This is Bugcatcher Doug? Bugcatcher Bug? I guess the kicker is that he's, watching the water that I need to go into, so... Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. Hello, Doug, right? Doug? Not bad with names. My max attack Barraskewda is going to run a train on you. Sorry to say. I guess Waterfall doesn't hurt in case I want to go for a Flinch Shax. It's the exact same damage. Just brings it into Sturdy. Doesn't matter if Sticky Webs are up or not, it just makes no difference. I love the 1 HP Final Gambit, very cool. So this does Liquidation. Bonk. And bonk. Okay, very cool. Alright, that's the fight. What are you up to? Great, my max attack Barraskewda is already coming in massive handy. Okay. Ugh. 3 from Mirko, the first 3. But probably not the last. Calculator time. It's 3 love discs. Take out Energy Ball. Why is it level 90? Okay. Well, it's just 2 Energy Balls to kill this one. So can I deal with the others without using my Ludicolo? They're Swift Swim, so not with that. This one's never dead to the first Hydro Pump from that one. Yeah, they're an ascending level, that makes sense. Okay. Barraskewda can take on the first one. I mean, they would likely all see... Actually, this Love Disc would be fast out damage, so it would be directly into Hydro Pump. Yeah, I can go here, and then just double Energy Ball. If I take a Citrus Berry, then triple Hydro Pump crit will never kill me. Be sick. Question is, how do I deal with that last one? It's actually the middle difficulty there. This is kind of tricky. Freeze dry? Up a freeze dry. Sweet Kiss is confusion. Unfortunately, Oblivious does not protect against that, though it should. I mean, Dragalge does super well. If it's Dragalge plus Walrein plus plus Basculegion, also Swift Swim, but much slower. But still, I can take one. Sort of awkward. And I think if it's Hydro Pump, it has to be super high roll for crit to kill. So if I eat one, I'm likely okay. And then it would just be Poltergeist. God, dying to this thing would be embarrassing as hell. Okay, so the first Love Disc can always be dealt with by Basculegion. If I go, or not Basculegion, Barraskewda. If it's yeah, Sweet Kiss is confusion, right? Yeah, 80% accurate confusion. So I just take a Person Berry. Then that'll bait in specifically the level 90 Love Disc for fast kill. And I go into Ludicolo, who with Just Berry always wins this 1v1. That should be likely kill from the other Love Disc, or Sweet Kiss. If it's Sweet Kiss, and I'm never in danger of like Hydro Pump killing, I guess I can just Energy Ball it again. But I can go into Walrein, and if this gets confused, like on a Sweet Kiss, I just go into my Basculegion, take a Hydro Pump. If it's anything but super high rolls, I can Poltergeist it for a bunch of damage, and it's the same deal for Dragalge. Like, I just have things that can switch in and then click a button. They pretty much do have to be water resists though, and bulky water resists too. Of which I don't have that many. I don't even know what to bring on the last slot. Everything kind of dies. I guess Floatzel only dies sometimes on some crits. October does that better. Switching in and maybe baiting Confusion. I would just, I mean, if it comes down to that, I would take Persim. Maybe bait Sweet Kiss next turn, or if I switch in on a Sweet Kiss, then I can, I don't know, like Octazooka for 30%. Should not come down to that. Would be embarrassing though, I tell you what, to wipe to 3 Love Discs. So you're coming. You are certainly not coming. You're coming. You're not coming. Actually, a lot of my new ones. You're coming. And then who else? It was Ludicolo and Barraskewda are the necessary ones. Walrein, Basculegion, right, then Octillery. Just in case. You never know. Okay, I don't think I need Mystic Water here, I need Person Berry. Yes, and then you do need Citrus Berry, because the last one is always coming in for out damage and it only has Hydro Pump. Your person, a lot of Person Berries. But you already had a person. You need a person. And you need a person. Everybody gets a person. Great. I mean, if it clicks Sweet Kiss ever, it's honestly a positive. Liquidation just 2 shots. Okay. Don't click Double Edge though, you'll kill yourself. Crits. Yep, okay. These fights do not seem as bad as the stuff that I've been fighting up to this point. I mean, I'm fighting a team with 3 Love Discs, so maybe that goes without saying. Person. Marco is the right lead here. Hello. yeah, Swift Swim Barraskewda is faster than everything but the level 90 Love Disc, so it'll bait it out second. Ludicolo can actually take a defensive item instead of a Person Berry, or a Citrus Berry more specifically. So Liquidation, just 2 shots all the time. Defense drop super doesn't matter, but it is funny. Nice Sweet Kiss miss, idiot. Unfortunately, Mirko still can't stick around, but this might mean I can do something against the other Love Discs. Because this is now the faster Love Disc in for either fast out damage or fast get out damage, I'm not sure. One of the two. Should be the level 91? Yeah, okay, great. So this is Hydro Pump and only Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump crit can kill Mirko in the rain, so gotta go into Kami. Kind of regretting getting rid of Mega Drain, but Magical Leaf also has utility. At the time, I still have my Serena. Kami takes that just fine. Rain Dish keeps her super, super healthy. In fact, she can probably fight the other Love Disc too if things go well. Fake Out is just more turns for a Rain Dish to heal me. Cool. Hydro Pump can miss. I would like to possibly be able to fight the other one, but the Sweet Kiss chance is awkward. I wonder if I had a Swift Swim, if that would mean this goes a little more smoothly. I might not even eat my citrus yet, so I could probably stay in and click a button. Yeah, I was gonna say, unless I get crit. I can't believe I hit basically 2 minimum rolls on the harvest. I'm actually gonna run out. But it's fine. Very nice. I'm not super worried. Maybe Kami can just stay in and handle this. Take care of business. His Energy Ball will do 1 billion. It is Sweet Kiss, so you gotta hit their Confusion. It's not like Confusion is threatening. Nice, very good value. A Confusion Self-Hit plus Hydro Pump crit is never actually a threat. Not with Rain Dish keeping me so healthy. Good snap out. Oh. Nice, okay, what a champ. 2 frags for Kami. Overachiever much. Brought all these backup ones just in case things went wrong, but they did not. Whoop whoop. Okay. Go outside for the better music. And we got... how do we got? Just mark down my frags. That was 1 for Mirko and 2 for Kami. Opposite ends of my run tracker. I had a couple points early on in the run where I was thinking of sacking Ludicolo, but I'm coming to regret it. This thing is very useful. I mean, I guess I'm not coming to regret anything. I'm glad I did not go through with the sacks that I thought about. Freeze Dry annihilates this Kingdra's soul, which is pretty sick. This is a single battle. So... what would that go into? Milotic Sea's slow get out damaged. It would be into Heliolisk for fast kill Thunder, and then it's always clicking exactly Thunder. So I could go into... Heliolisk, or, yeah, Mudstill takes the Thunder, obviously, and then baits Weather Ball over Grass Knot. I could go to Ludicolo on the Weather Ball. No, that's baiting exactly Thunder again. I need a better bait chain. How does Turk take the Thunder? Pretty well, and then... actually never baits Weather Ball after, it's always exactly Dragon Pulse, so I can go into Mienshao on the Dragon Pulse and then Drain Punch to get all that health back. to get crit, but I never die to crit either. And then it would be slow kill? Often actually, unless I've gotten crit, it's slow kill Draco Meteor. Which I'm completely fine with. I mean, I guess it's White Herb, so it's a little awkward, but could be with Sludge Wave as well, actually. Ooh, not a pleasant combo. I mean, Metagross does handle this and then outspeed kill with Zen Headbutt, which is pretty sick. And then I can go for like Zen Headbutt hacks. It depends on how healthy I am. If I switch into a Draco, I'm gonna be a little hurt. If I switch into Sludge Wave, I'll have taken nothing. Regardless, it's either Scald or Hypnosis on my Metagross. I don't want it to get poisoned. Yeah, that's just Ludicolo. I can pre-burn to never be vulnerable to Hypnosis. I could actually just take a Chesto on the Scald. And then Fake Out Double Energy Ball might do it, might not. But I think Ludi has this on lock. If it's not Ludi, Escalegion can come in, do 1 billion damage, not be afraid of Scald. Last one, probably Dragalge, I guess. Comes in, does okay. Impulse does some damage, it just takes very little, so it'll be reliable. Like Ambipom, not in the rain. Darkseid without Strong Jaw doesn't do enough. Boltund dies. Metric dies. We don't do any damage with anything that matters. Maybe Hatterene is the last one. Yeah, Hatterene's good enough. Has the bulk to do it. Okay. Choji first. Does the item matter? This is... it can be Hurricane, so I actually do want a Person Berry. The Hurricane. It's always specifically Heliolisk for outspeed. Problem is, it could actually be Thunder or Grass Knot, so... Hang on, I thought I had a different plan. It was with Dragalge, that's right. Thunder, Grass Knot, then baits exactly Dragon Pulse, and I can go into that. Yeah, it has to be Dragalge. Okay. So if it's Thunder or Grass Knot, then... go into you on the Dragon Pulse from Heliolisk afterwards, which this thing always baits, which is very nice. Very pleasant defensive profile. Always get most of my health back with Drain Punch. If this is a Dragon Pulse crit, then I guess I could be as low as 85% afterwards. In that case, yeah, this thing, it'll never see kills with Hydro Pump, but it could see kills with Sludge Wave, which would be good. If it's Draco Meteor... well, let me think. If it's always Draco Meteor, that's probably a reason to forego Basculegion. If the rest of my fight is completely okay. Which it kind of is. Then instead of that, I can go Hatterene if I know it's guaranteed Draco, because then that's guaranteed Sludge Wave, and I can go into Metagross, and then for sure kill you for free, and then Metagross is super healthy to fight the Milotic, which it can do very well at full health. Yeah, I think that's just better. More efficient, better tempo. Okay. Hensha will still be at very high health at the end of all this to fight Milotic if it has to. Wouldn't have to. Wouldn't want to. Okay, in most universes, this is baiting specifically Never Scald, could be Draco or Sludge Wave in some universes. And then to fight the Milotic... yeah, I will pre-burn my Ludicolo, just to be safe so it can't get put to sleep, because then, like, 2 Energy Balls just does it. Rain Dish is negating burn damage, yeah, it's completely fine. Let's see if I remember my team. First up is Metagross. Not actually first up, but you know. Ludicolo is coming. You're not. Hey, you're coming. Walrein is also coming. Basculegion is not. I believe. And then last one is Hat. Yeah, okay, great. It is nice having a fairy type. Go here? Okay, great. So... Choji needs to be the lead to kill the Kingdra with Freeze Dry, which is kind of a crazy move, actually. It's putting in insane work. And it needs a Person Berry, just in case it hits the the roll between Hurricane and, what was the other move it could click? It's not one that is of significance, but... Liquidation. Liquidation defense drop doesn't matter at all. And it would be between Dragon Pulse and Hurricane. There's one overlapping roll, so just in case that happens. Dragon Pulse crit shouldn't affect anything, because it's always Heliolisk, and the only two moves that do over half are Thunder and Grass Knot, which Dragalge can take both just fine. Always be Dragon Pulse, yeah, okay. That's all good. I will give Aki a Cherry Berry, just in case it's Thunder Paralyze. I still want it to possibly be able to do stuff later. Neji wants, does that matter? I don't think it does. It's always eating Dragon Pulse. I guess Oranberry keeps it, it makes the Draco more likely, if not guaranteed, even on a crit. And you, it really doesn't matter, you're just here to swap in. I'll give you, Wise Glasses aren't here. I'll give you the Pixie Plate. You get a, it should be, because you're always switching in, yeah, Chesto Berry. And Kami, doesn't need a Chesto Berry, it's pre-burned, so you can get a Miracle Seed. I haven't given anybody in so long. And then you get burned as well. The nice thing is if it tries to recover Stelmy with Burn, I'm healing with Rain Dish, the damage that Burn is doing, so it all works out. Okay. Off we go. This should not be too bad. I think it's just that guy right up there. Okay. Game plan is pretty simple. Friend? I wonder how many of these NPCs have the same dialogue that the creator built their teams around what their dialogue was. The team that this guy caught all while surfing, huh? I don't know where you would have found a Heliolisk surfing, but okay, this is always Freeze Drive for always a one-shot. This works out. This should almost always be Hurricane now? Just double checking. Or not Hurricane, Thunder. Oh no, it can be Grass Knot in equal measure. It really doesn't matter. Realgy takes both completely fine. It's never worried of anything. The Rain Dish on my Walrein. Okay. So this goes into Aki. Was Thunder. If it's Paralysis, I have Cherry Berry, but it shouldn't matter. Okay, this is now always Dragon Pulse. Aki has actually proven to be a super useful defensive pivot to bait specific stuff. I really underestimated the value that Dragalge would get there. So this is then, because this is always Dragon Pulse, I go into Neji, who takes that just fine. Gives it all back with Drain Punch. If it's crit, then Oranberry should mean that I'm still baiting Precise Move later. Yeah, okay, great. So Drain Punch always kills, it has no priority. Doesn't have Focus Sash, right? Am I a fool? Did I forget that it has Focus Sash? No. It's Dry Skin, Expert Belt, yeah. Surely I would have seen that. I should get in the habit of checking that before I click the button. because a fake out would have made no difference. This is Dragalge for exactly Draco Meteor. Because Draco Meteor saw kill at 100%. It is the only thing that always sees kills and there's no overlap with Sludge Wave. So the hat is completely safe. It's never clicking Sludge Wave here. It can't. It's spooky, because Sludge Wave would one-shot Hatterene. Yep, it's Draco. Okay. Now this is the same deal. This is always Sludge Wave, because it sees that it kills my hat. So, now I go into Metagross, who will outspeed in one shot with Zen Headbutt. Can't be poisoned for Poison Point or anything. Excellent. Turns out Steel Psychic is a pretty good counter to Dragalge. Easy peasy. Okay, so now it's Milotic, and my Alphonse being at full health means that this is actually a pretty good fight. And if things go even slightly wrong, I start going into my Ludicolo, who is pre-burned, so I can't get put to sleep, and always just two-shots it with Energy Ball. Especially if I get off this one Zen Headbutt I'm getting right now. Could get flinches. Alphonse is really just a no danger. There's no reason not to do this. It's Hypnosis. Okay, completely fine. I have Chesto Berry for that. Easy peasy. This fight looks a little tougher than it actually ended up being, which is a nice change of pace compared to what's usually the exact opposite. I'm predicting a Scald here. Scald Burn would be slightly awkward, because it means I don't get the kill here. Nice Hypnosis miss, idiot. Okay, 2 frags for Alphonse. Yeah, we know how this is gonna go. Bonk. Okay. Whee! Okay, so that was, 2 frags for Alphonse. 1 for Neji, and 1 for Oji. Yeah, okay. Neji, Oji, and Alphonse. Metagross is already showing its immense value. Guess that's not surprising. Okay, next up is... Barraskewda food. You'd love to see it. Could also be Mystic Water Basket Legion food. Galvantula's fast, but not that fast. Yeah, this thing's not even max speed, but it's still... I think even without Swift Swim, it still outspeeds that thing. Because the Basket Legion is just nutty fast. I'm thinking of possibly wanting to scale this thing's speed so that it's just like, uncontestably fast. Like, that becomes faster than Boltund by a point. Regardless, fast kill. Fast kill. Fast kill? Anything to worry about? No? No? Okay. No static. Ice Scales doesn't, like, freeze you when you hit it. Okay. Oh boy, it's my favorite time of day. It doesn't even need an item to do any of this, it just does it. Okay, so Barraskewda was kind of a good get, it turns out. I wonder if any of this is only possible because it does max attack. Yeah, some of these ranges are a little close. I mean, if I was hardy, I mean, I'd still always one-shot it with Liquidation at max IV, but Yeah, it's still kind of free. Okay. Right. The main thing is I don't even need Mystic Water, so I just won't take anything at all. This is the freest the fight has ever been. I guess I am holding Mystic Water, but nothing has priority, nothing has sturdy, nothing has sashes. I just run in and press my button 3 times. I'll just check to see if the trainer document says anything. Is this a double battle that I wasn't thinking about? Nope, this is Bugcatcher Greg. Okay, document, Bugcatcher Greg. Nope, no notes. Okay. Hello, Greg. Ascathedion's out front, or Barrascuda rather. Get ready, kid. I know who you are, you're Greg. Now get ready, Greg. You're about to be forgotten. Goodbye, Greg. That's another 3 for the goat. Free for the goat. It's free for the goat. Why do you even think you can be the goat? Barrascuda pulls out on top, frag count barely for this split, as opposed to Ida's 6, and Akami's 6. Okay. We are burning through these. After that first embarrassing fight, I feel better about this. In the rain, in a single battle. This is 3 Wormadams. Acrobatic kills you. Actually, I would try fast kill there. I could go... Overheat kills you, that's pretty sick. Infestation's not scary if I'm just murdering it. But for you, does Flamethrower do the trick? No, it would have to be Overheat, so let's see. If it's Flare Blitz into you, immediate monster kill. This would see fast kill or slow kill with Earthquake, which this would not. So this would always want to come in and always want to Earthquake, which is pretty sick. I'll take that. They'll be at 70 or 67-ish. Yeah, always Earthquake. Yeah, Kami comes in, eats the Earthquake. It's not clicking Fissure, right? It's not clicking Fissure, right? It's level 70. Would it ever be clicking Fissure? How does Fissure work? How does Fissure work? Okay, I'm gonna look up how Fissure works, because I'm not... oh, wait, if I just send in a flying type, it can't get hit by Fissure. That's what I have to do. Okay. So... it's gotta be... yeah, okay. Honchkrow on the Earthquake. Rock Blast, go into... Lotso? Well, it's gotta be something that can eat a 5-hit. Crits. Basket Legion eats that pretty well. How many crits would need to happen for it to be a kill? Like, all of them? Like, actually all of them. Okay. So I can afford to go Muscle Band on Bask. And then... Floatzel is tempting, but yeah. It just dies to too many rolls. Mincho can come in and take the Rock Blast, but yeah, then it just dies. Okay. From there... Ask is in and at an unknown wavering amount of health. It's probably Metal Burst, actually. So, or Iron Head or Infestation, none of which scares Power. It's just the freest switching of all time. Okay. Completely fine. Or Mudline. Riskless. None of them have Bright Powder, it's Rock Gem, leftovers Rock Gem. Or it's White Herb, leftovers Rock Gem. Okay, backups, I guess I'll take my other Flying type. Yeah, I do need my Flying type to bait in the Rock move, yeah. Okay, and then, Hamilton just in case. Maybe a more reliable switching would be better. Ludicolo can come in on Earthquake. Not Fisher though, definitely not Fisher. Mariama switches into Rock Blasts. Yeah, okay. Not used to switching back and forth between the calculator and Seam this often. Basky's coming. Rescuda is not coming. Ghidorah's coming. That is not coming. Reed is coming. Zombies are coming. And you're not coming. What else did I say? Pyro, that's right. And I am taking Barraskewda just in case, I guess? I don't know why. Because Barraskewda does okay versus... whatever. I'll take Octillery instead. Octillery does better. It's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Okay. I don't think items matter at all. Nothing's getting knocked off. Just keep things consistent. Jinbei does want a citrus, or no, it has to be Muscle Band for Jinbei to kill. It is with Liquidation, not Poltergeist, right? Did take its gem. Yeah, okay, Liquidation and Muscle Band always does it. It would need to be a 5-hit Rock Blast crit. 5 crit Rock Blast to actually take out Jinbei, and they'd have to high roll, so I'm not worried. Maybe I'll get punished for it, who knows, it would be funny. Akemi, and it's just here for switch utility, basically. And then, it does not matter what you have, you just always kill with Overheat. Do it on Oran Berry, I guess. Which fully does not matter. Okay. This should also be simple. It's 3 Wormadams. Like, the devs have to be giving me a break here, right? I've lost too much too recently. Anything here? Why would this be here if there was nothing? I guess for the secret base. Okay. I mean, that's flingable, isn't it? That's a max damage fling. So it's worth keeping those around. Thug Blitz is always into Earthquake or Fisher, I guess, and then I go to Kami. I think it's Mold Breaker, so if I had a Levitate Mon, that would not do the trick. It would have to be a Flying type. Yeah, and I'll be okay. The Mimic Circle, huh? Well, last I checked, I wasn't rocking 3 Wormadams, but maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. Always one-shots through the rain. This thing is 4 times fire resist, or fire weak, rather. No Focus Sash, no Sturdy. Always dead. Then the recoil will always be Earthquake for more down ground. Only that. Or Fisher, I guess. I don't really know how Fisher AI works. Not really interested in finding out. So here I can go, I love the pizza slice. I can go into Greed on the Earthquake. This is never Rock Blast. Just get a triple check that that's true. Never Rock Blast. Very sad. It'd be a stupid way to lose my guy. Rock Blast at most does 55%, and I have taken 32%, and it always checks on 3 hit, so yeah, this is fine. It's never Rock Blast. Spooky stuff, I tell you what. Earthquake, okay. I probably could have actually just gone... No, I couldn't have gone straight into Jinbei because of Fissure, that's right. So this is Rock Blast. Jinbei will outspeed and kill with Muscle Band Liquidation after, and it will almost always live 5-hit Rock Blast, even with 4 crits. You have to be 5-hit, 5 crit. Show it to me. Do it right now. I dare you. One? Okay, I'm safe. 2. Yep. Very variable damage on that one. So I can Liquidation, completely murder you with Muscle Band. Outspeed because of Swift Swim, Rain. It's nice that they give you all these Swift Swim mons right before the Rain area. Knowing this game, you'd think it'd be right after. This is Worm Steel. It doesn't matter what I do from here, or what it does. I just switch in and I press Overheat, and it dies. Station is completely fine. Look, we get it. Protect, it would have to be like a 5 protect in a row. Yeah, okay, great. Alright. That was 1 for Vegeta, 1 for Jinbei, 1 for Itadori. And Vegeta. And Jinbei. Okay. Oop. Oop. Okay. Okay, back to the Pokemon Center. Making good progress. This is like maybe the most fights I've ever done in a single stream of this game. Okay. Next up. Swim Ludicolo with Focus Sash, classic. I don't know if, yeah, okay. This one's kind of tricky. I don't have a lot that eats 2 Weather Balls, plus an Energy Ball. I guess Aki does. Yeah, Aki does it really well, and then I can just double Sludge Wave, never worry about counter, because it's all special. Okay. That would then bait in... I will have eaten 2 Weather Balls. Weather Ball doesn't have any special effects. It'll be between, I'll have eaten between like 47 and 82 or 83. It's always Turtonator for Fast Dragon Claw. I guess it could explode. I don't really want that, huh? Can I kill Ludicolo in a better way? I know against Aki, it's Weather Balling, always. That's its most damage move. What if I Sludge Wave it once? What if you're at 10%? Then it can actually start seeing overlaps on Flail, so I would want to maybe find a nice 2-shot without that. I mean, just is, if a Pokemon can explode, you want to bait it in last. So, how would I accomplish that while still taking on this Ludicolo? I could use a Ludicolo of my own. Range versus Swift Swim, as long as I'm okay going second, which I kind of am. Minus special defense, ugh. I do get Fake Out. I could go... I mean, I can lead Aki, Dragon Pulse, take a Weather Ball, and then bait in another Weather Ball. And I could even just Sludge Wave once, and then I've taken 1 Energy Ball, and that wouldn't be you. That would be... if I've only taken 23.7... It could be dual chop on max rolls, but it would be unlikely to be. You'd see I could kill it with Sludge Wave at least, so it wouldn't set up if that was the case. Poison Barb, Sludge Wave won't do it. Well, it's got Focus Sash too, so that's not positive. I guess Sludge Wave Poison could possibly bring me some weird stuff. If I know it's Weather Ball, I could actually go into Basket Legion for fast Poltergeist. After hitting one Dragon Pulse. 34 plus 64. I might need a damage boost on Dragon Pulse, but I can get that pretty easily. And if I actually bait it into Flail, and now that I think about it, if it's just Poison Barb into Sludge Wave, yeah, I could poison it and kill it outright, and then that's a Deceptile, and it would see that Poison Barb Sludge Wave deletes it, so it would go for Dual Chop. Always Dual Chop. I could actually go into you, no item, and then outspeed Acrobatics. That's pretty sick. And if I don't get the kill, either with poison, I mean it would have to be with poison, then I could go to you, and then you are specifically... I mean, you're a hard counter to Turtonator, which is super nice, because you can't get blown up on, and it sees that I have fast 2-shot, so it won't curse. So almost no matter what, I can go into Turtonator and be fine, just picking liquidations on it. Regardless, okay. But if it is, if you have to finish that off, then you'll be faster. You'll have eaten one Weather Ball, you'll be down to about 75 to 67. Yeah, Leaf Blade will always see fast kill there. Or it'll see slow kill. But that is preferable to everything else, so, and I don't kill you outright, so it would be specifically you in from Leaf Blade. Yanshao can actually always come in and take that, and then it has an activated Unburden from Dual Chop, which is nice. If I think it is going to be Dual Chop, because if I just one-shot it and then that's that, I would have to have Hat to make sure that it doesn't activate the Dragon Gem. There we go, and then that's either Swords Dance or Leaf Blade, and I can then go into Yanshao, just fine. The only problem would be if... No, it would only ever come in if it saw kills with Leaf Blade. And it sees that I fast 2-shot it, so it could never Swords Dance here. It would have to be... Yeah. Or it would be here, I guess, would be the problem. If I one-shot a duel taking that much... There's a world where on low rolls it doesn't anything there, and then that would be high horsepower instead. Okay, well... On high horsepower I can actually just switch into... No, I need my Basket Legion to be healthy. Okay, well on high horsepower... these are all the ones I need to win, I think. I just need some for Excadrill. On high horsepower, Lunch Crow, and then it's still faster. It would be always Rock Slide. Yanshao can actually come in, and I can't take a damage boost. Drain Punch wouldn't be enough. But on Rock Slide, Floatzel does just fine, so that works out. And there's Sceptile sees fast kill on Floatzel with specifically Leaf Blade. Yeah. That'll work out. And it's into you, and then on you, you would start seeing kills with Dragon Claw. I just go into Basket and win that fight, so yeah, okay, great. Poison Barb, you need no item at all. Guaranteed. You're just here to switch it on Dragon moves, but you can possibly fight the turret if it's the last mon, if you can come in on a Dragon Claw. I'm pretty sure you have ways to. Because you live Heavy Slam crits if it's not +1, and then you deal 1 billion damage back. If it's cursing, it's lowering its speed, which is nice. Yeah, okay. This all seems good. Have to make sure I've got my routing and my positioning unlocked, depending on what RNG events come to play, but this is not the most complex fight on the planet. Aki's coming. You are not coming. You are also not coming. You are coming. You are not. You are coming. No, you're definitely not. It is... Who are the other ones? The Excadrome, right? Punchcrow had Floatzel, right. Hat for weird Dragon Claw, or... When it wants to pick its Dragon move, I go into my hat, because that means it, will not get the Unburden boost, is what I want. This Dragon Gem does not get used on an immunity, I learned that. Or Protect. It just does nothing. And then Itachi. Neji needs no item specifically. Aki needs a Poison Barb. Because if I bring it down to 1, it's actually very likely to flail, and I can then go into my Jinbei and be just fine. Because then it would be guaranteed Leaf Blade, because it knows it can't kill, or because it sees I fast 2-shot it, so it could not set up Swords Dance. I'll use Poison Barb in a hot minute. Greed wants... Greed is just here to switch in on possible Earthquake. Really doesn't matter. I'll give it Iron Ball. Neji wants no item. Robin wants... really doesn't matter. I'll give you Citrus just in case. Itachi is here to switch in and kick a Excadrill's ass. Yeah, fully doesn't matter. Soap Lens makes crits more likely, but that's completely fine. It lives crits on what I'm using it for. Also does not really need anything at all. Okay. So the lead is Aki with Poison Barb. Bit of a walk through the grass. Anything up here? Nope, nothing at all. Feels like I'm running into nothing at all. That is just way too difficult for no reason. Roll up. Oh, if hit by a special move, it hurts the attacker. Interesting. And Jiboka is for physical, yeah. Okay. Neat, neat. In here? Oh, okay. I shake the feeling like there's a hidden item around here somewhere. Okay, Aki Beads. Let me take this one slow. Weird things can happen and I'll want to check everything. When did you say bug Pokemon? This should be Ludicolo. Yeah, okay. So that kind of breaks the, creator wanted to make it thematic with what they say theory. Okay, Sludge Wave, if it poisons, this'll die right away. If it doesn't, that's completely fine. Always eat Weather Balls just fine and always pay more. Okay, this is really likely Flail or Weather Ball. Weather Ball is worse, but still fine. Because I go into Junpei either way. If it's Flail, I take nothing. Perfect. Now I outspeed kill. It still has its Focus Sash, so I could do it with Poltergeist if I needed to, but I don't. I'll just use Psychic Fangs. It's on 2 HP. Kinda surprising this thing gets Psychic Fangs, which which is a super good move for breaking screens. I imagine it'll be really nice for Aqua Hideout later. This should be Sceptile? Oh, it's Turtonator. Fascinating. Why? You can't blow up. I beat you basically all the time in a 1v1. I just straight out outspeed 2-shot you. I guess everything sees get out damaged? Oops. Yeah, I guess Poltergeist does slightly more to Sceptile. I mean, that's still fine. This is who I wanted to fight Turret anyway, so I just doubled Dragonclaw. And then it is likely Sceptile for slow kill with Leaf Blade. Yeah, Excadrill gets one shot and it doesn't have Sturdy, so yeah, completely fine. And that is exactly as I thought it would be, so it's all good. It does always take 2 hits to take this thing out. That drop really doesn't matter. Keep this Dragonclaw just fine. Second Liquidation. This should be now Sceptile for Leaf Blade, 176. Regardless, it can't Swords Dance because it sees that I show kills to it. There are some rolls where it doesn't see Leaf Blade killing, but that just doesn't matter. It's the highest damage all the time. The important thing is that it's not pressing Dual Chop for its Unburden boost. So I go into Neji. You can always take a Leaf Blade crit, and then always outspeed skills with Acrobatics, because it's jolly like a god. Completely fine. Just double checking here. Acrobatics does minimum 100% with no item, so perfect. And that will always bait. Ooh, interesting. Hang on. That'll be High Horsepower or Ironhead. Oh, that's kind of tricky. Oh, wait, that's really bad, actually. This thing has a Scope Lens. Ironhead crit is ranges to kill Greed. High Horsepower crit is ranges to kill... Well, if it crits, it's just guaranteed to kill Floatzel. Oh, because I didn't expect Turtonator to come out second, I'm gonna have to risk a crit here, I think. Because this is Floatzel, it sees that I fast kill, it can't go for Swords Dance. It would be going for Leaf Blade here? Or Dual Chop. I can't let it Dual Chop, that would be nasty. Yeah, I think I just have to risk a crit here. Bonk. Yeah, the problem is I do kill with, Drain Punch. The problem is that, or no, I don't kill with Drain Punch, I kill with, I Jump Kick. If I took Black Belt I would, but then I wouldn't be able to kill the Sceptile with, Acrobatics. There was probably a better way to handle the Sceptile than Neji. Okay, so... This is a big punish. If it... I mean, I could go... I'll think about what my best odds are. If it is... It's 1 and 2 right now. Just pure 1 and 2 for Earthquake or Ironhead. It's never Rock Slide. I wonder if it can be Rock Polish over Slow Kill. Hang on, I should check that. Rock Polish. If AI is slower, then player mana goes up to +7, but Slow Kill is +9 minimum, so it never would be that. Let's see. It's 1 and 2 for it to be Ironhead or High Horsepower. If it rolls that 1 and 2, I mean, then it's just 1 and 8 to crit with Scope Lens, so it's 1 and 16. My other thought was that I could click I Jump Kick, but that's only 90%, so that's 1 in 10 for Neji to die. On the other hand, Greed is more useful, and it doesn't always die to crit rolls. It's 81%, so I mean, look, it's between switching in Greed or Itachi on this one, because they're the only ones who would live. If Greed gets Iron-Headed here, the problem is it could bait another Ironhead, but that's okay, because Itachi can eat Ironheads or Rock Slides just fine. And crits don't scare it, so yeah, it's just directly into Greed. Will the frauds keep going, or will this mark the end of the run? It's high horsepower. How do they keep getting away with it? Okay. So this is now always Stone Edge. I go into Itachi, who will outspeed and kill next turn. This thing is faster than me. And it highest damage is always Rock Slide, never Iron Head. I mean, Itachi would live both. Liquidation, outspeed, kill 100% of the time. Okay, it doesn't have Sturdy, nothing like that. I'm... Of course it would. Why is it when something goes wrong, it's always you two? Liquidation always kills. Okay. Bit of a slight, tiny little itty-bitty misplay. Never hurt anybody. Yeah, I think ultimately just settling on the Neji kill for the Sceptile was silly. There was just better ways to do that, more safe ways that were more consistent baiting. But the real problem is that I didn't recognize that if it was Flail and not Weather Ball on Jinbei, then it was just immediately Turtonator. I could have made a much better plan after that if I knew it was always Leaf Blade. There were so many other things I could have done. Like I could have gone into Infernape, for example. That would have been just as good, if not better. Because that resists Iron Head. Would have been way more like the Earthquake. And it resists Leaf Blade too, obviously. Okay, regardless. Oh, but it might not have killed. Maybe Fake Out. It's over either way. Okay. So that was 2 for Jinbei, 1 for Neji, and 1 for Itachi. Okay. Two for Jinbei, 1 for Neji, 1 for Itachi. I am getting through this with the tools I have. I gotta say, the box refill has been paying dividends. It's been... Without the new mons, I would have been in a lot more trouble, even just with this, basically. Because Barraskewda has trivialized a decent number of these. Okay. I'm gonna go right up until I get to Magma Hideout, I think. A couple more fights, unless one of them, like, really walls me. Actually, there's still quite a lot left. Parasol Lady Coco does not look like a joke. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights until Weather Institute. I might stop before that, but I'd like to keep going for now. Mime Galler. Decently fast, but I'm faster. It's raining all the way up until Weather Institute, so Swift Swim Basket Legion goes completely insane here. I mean, Swift Swim Barraskewda also just one-shots. And then one-shots the Linoon. Then... I mean, it's the same for Basket Legion. Basket Legion also fast kills with Poltergeist. And does it fight the Sylveon? I mean, it just does outspeed double Psyshock, yeah, or double Liquidation kill, so... Outspeed kill with Poltergeist. Outspeed kill with Superpower. Actually, I'll need something for the Decidueye, because after the Superpower, I will be at... Actually, with Mystic Water, it's completely fine. I can just do it with that instead, so then I don't have to drop my attack. Yep, okay. And Mystic Water has a chance to just outright outspeed one-shot you, which is pretty sick. Okay, Basket Legion solo as usual. Very cool. Turns out getting 2 Swift Swim mons right before the Rain route was pretty decent, pretty solid. Pretty useful. I mean, I already have Jinbei in my squad, so this is a one-mon line. Nothing can go wrong. Just gonna double check before I lock it in, of course, but... Let's see here. No Priority, no Prankster, no Sturdy, no Lucas Ash. It's the same with Linoon. Yeah, Pixelate Hyper Voice on crits will never kill me. The Linoon doesn't have any priority, and, well, it has extreme speed, but I'm immune, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I just outspeed one-shot the Decidueye. Oh, Sucker Punch from Decidueye. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, I will have to have an answer for Decidueye Sucker Punch. Because that is what it will go for, but that should be last, because everything sees that I outspeed one-shot. It doesn't know that it can Sucker Punch me. Okay, so for Decidueye, I mean, yeah, it's just Honchkrow on the Sucker Punch, and then I click Knock Off on the Leaf Blade. Okay, so just throw Greed on my team, which it already is, and it gets Very, so it can't get Poltergeisted. Everyone else should be completely fine. Yeah, okay. Everything else is totally fine. Knockoff always annihilates. Oh, actually, hang on. Well, the only way the Dark Gem gets used is if it's pressing Sucker Punch. And it would not be... I mean, it would have to... The Sucker Punch would have to go through, basically. And I'm switching on that turn, so... That means it wouldn't be used. I mean, I can Brave Bird if I have to, if it somehow has used the Sucker Punch. Because it is faster than me, so it wants to go for max damage. I've got the health for it. I could even just go for a double Sucker Punch to be totally safe. It sees that I kill it. I'll think about it. And the first knockoff should always be free. There's no harm in doing it. Okay. That's like some Super Metroid wall jump timing, and that's supposed to be a secret. Okay, Mystic Water? Yep, okay. This is a bit of a track, huh? Hello, lady. Wahoo, Mr. Mime. Liquidation annihilates your soul. Hello, Linoon. Liquidation annihilates your soul. Did you already? Wait, why? Why does it not want to go into... Oh, because it sees I can kill with, Oops. Okay, this is not quite as simple as I thought it would be. Has to be Decidueye that'll always bait Hyper Voice. Ooh, with my current squad, I don't take that very well. Have I made a terrible mistake? Have I underestimated the game? Sees that I kill. Will always be... No, I have Robin on my squad. Robin can take Hyper Voice and then always bait. Well, it'll be Hyper Voice or Weather Ball. Predation is only a chance to kill. Okay, this is very awkward. I might have to risk... Oh no, I might have to risk the Sucker Punch crit. Then Poltergeist wouldn't do any damage. I can't do that. It has to be into Greed. That's my only option. It's Sucker Punch or Poltergeist here, but it's likely Sucker Punch. It should be Leaf Blade. Oh, I'm so screwed. Why wouldn't I bring just a counter? Ah, I'm getting complacent. This Sylveon's a demon. I mean, right now it is a full toss-up between Hyper Voice and Weather Ball. If it is Weather Ball on Basculegion, it's usually okay on non-crits, and Mystic Water can sometimes kill. If it is immediate Hyper Voice into Basculegion, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. And this is just a full 50-50. Oh, I'm so dumb. Please, Weather Ball. Oh, God, okay. So, Mystic Water, Liquidation, is a 62% chance to KO. The Sylveon at this HP range is never clicking Weather Ball, it's always Hyper Voice. But Hyper Voice tears through my entire team. I didn't take items on anybody, I took them off. If it is a low roll or non-crit from Hyper Voice, then I can go... I'm baiting... on Aki, sorry. Then I'd be guaranteed baiting Psyshock. I could go into Hatterene on Psyshock. Usually bait... Then it would always be Weather Ball, and I'd usually live on non-crits. So I could click one Psyshock, and then it's just full random move on Hatterene. And in that case, it is a 1 in 4 then for Floatzel to die. That is better odds than... that's better odds than Basculegion clicking the move right now. Okay. I mean, it's gotta be. So it's Hyper Voice into Hat. If I took Citrus Berries, this would be so much more riskless. I'd have so much better lines. It was Quick Attack. Because it saw that I could Fast Kill. No, I'm a dumbass! I'm so stupid! It saw that I could Fast Kill, and Quick Attack was a fairy move! Okay. Well, that means if I can get Quick Attack in, Weather Ball still doesn't kill me, and then it's just full random move again. I'm so stupid. I had it right there. It was free. It was free. It was free. That needs to dodge a crit now. What is it baiting? Hang on, sorry. That is always baiting Weather Ball right now. Bask dies to Weather Ball crit. And then Quick Attack for sure. I would need to get another Quick Attack from it. It has to be the original line. I threw away a consistent line in order to take this stupid risk. So Psyshock does the most, I'm pretty sure. And Psyshock does about... it can do up to 60%. Weather Ball does a big chunk, but it is the Water Gem. If this crits, I mean, Hat dies and I go back into my... Okay. This is so stupid. I'm such a moron. Because, okay, it's no longer Water Gem. That means this is just full random move here. It can be literally anything. And Floatzel eats non-crit. Floatzel eats even crit everything but Hyper Voice now. Honchkrow does not. Honchkrow does not eat Weather Ball. I mean, if it's clicking Hyper Voice now, like, everything I have dies. Just everything. So I have to go into the Fraud King, but I'm feeling the sand slip out of their fingers. Does Hyper Voice always kill here? Surely. There are... Okay. There are 25% of Hyper Voice rolls that end up killing here. That would then always bait Fake Attack, or Quick Attack, and then I can go back into Basculegion to get the line back on track. So it is a 1 in 4 to pick Hyper Voice, and then a 1 in 4 to actually have it kill Itachi, plus crits. Okay. It's Hyper Voice, 1 in 4. Okay. I can't keep getting away with it. Okay. I mean, this is always Quick Attack now for Fast Kill. It's just back into Jinbei, who always takes 2 Quick Attacks, and Quick Attack is all it wants to do, because it's a second Fast Kill now. It has to be 2 crit Quick Attacks for it to even threaten to kill. Yeah, okay. I had it on Jinbei always. I overthought it. Right, okay. This is another quick attack. Crit will never kill. If it sees slow kill instead, I fast kill with liquidation. Okay. Never punished, but like, my god. That was a crit on Hatterene and effectively crit on Floatzel that I risked. For no reason, just because I didn't think. I didn't want to prepare. Accidents happen when you're not prepared, you're not wrong. Okay. That was 1 for Greed and 3 for Jinbei. Jinbei goes up to 7. Greed goes up to 2. Okay. Wonder if that's an omen to stop. I want to keep going a little bit longer. What do we got next? Peko? Basket Legion Victim, I'm afraid. Mystic Water always kills. Basket Legion Victim, I'm afraid. Okay, well. This would be knockoff from Kingler. I have an item, which I would need to clean kill Morpeko. What if it's Basque instead? Or Barraskewda, rather. Still can't take item there, but this more consistently kills this, so that'd be nice. And then, does that be Apom? Oh, sees I fast kill still. Infernape is very good for that too, but Basque is... it kills 2 of these and does it for free. Okay. So how do I deal with this, crab? Being knockoff on me. Which always would if I hold an item, which I'm going to. Knockoff goes into... Greed. Greed baits Crabhammer. Into Ludicolo. Fake Out plus Magical Seed always does it. But I don't have speed, actually. Sorry, that's important to note. Do I even want a big Crab Hammer? Ugh. Walrein takes it on pretty well with Freeze Dry. Coming on Crab Hammer. Has to be double crit to threaten kills. And I still have a Citrus Berry too. It's freeze dries, and you would want to come in and fake out no matter what, almost always. It's never covet is the important part, because if it's in range to kill with covet, it would fake out instead. I think, because it stacks with to kill bonuses. And it's just back into Basque. Okay, so no item Honchkrow is in on knockoff, always baits Crabhammer, go into Citrus Berry, Walrein, and it's just 2 freeze dries. Just hitting me with Crabhammer over and over. If I get crit, it is deadly. Metagross can come in and take a Crabhammer if it needs to. Doesn't love taking knockoff, but even if it has an item, that's still fine. Okay. Hyper Cutter means I can't lower its attack. It also would live a Crabhammer, so it can come in and like fake out Liquidation in the Rain if it has to. And then Kurt can eat a Crabhammer without getting crit, but doesn't do anything afterwards. The Citrus, if this is desperate, I could go into Octillery. But Dragalge actually does it much better. It baits high horsepower. I could then go back into Honchkrow for Sucker Punch if I need to. Yeah, but Honchkrow does have to be no item. Damn it, it's the Fraud Brothers again. Ugh. Okay. You. Go up here. You. Basket and Honchkrow are the two important pieces. Everyone else is sort of tertiary. Honchkrow needs no item. Roji wants a Citrus Berry. Question is it clicking knockoff on Kami if Kami has an item? Or sorry, I'm not bringing Kami for that. It's well, I think Kami, yeah, Kami gets outsped in X Scissor is the problem for a billion, and then if it's crit, it's just ruined. So, gotta be Alphonse. Okay. Not a reliable pivot with Alphonse, but it is a pivot. Yeah, then Aki can also come in and bait moves there. Roji will almost always get one attack off is the important part. She can also come in, do just fine. I think Mystic Water is probably better for you. It just will just not matter. I need to... does this thing need Mystic Water for the others? It actually could use Muscle Band, and that would work just fine. That's what I'll go for. And I can give the Mystic Water to Floatzel. You can take a Citrus Berry, because it's always baiting. I want it to always bait high horsepower if it comes down to it. Greed gets nothing, because it can get knocked off otherwise. Okay. One, two, three. Maybe we could get Lana in off the bike. Ugh. Chinbei with Muscle Band lead in here is always good. I need more Peko because I can liquidation it. I don't need a superpower for the drops. Still always kills the Ampomp afterwards with superpower, so that works out. And it switches it for free against Ampomp. As long as I can handle the Kingler with 5 mons, it should be okay. That thing is surprisingly spooky. So anything that outspeeds it dies to Crabhammer crit. Have to dodge it. Hello. Liquidation always kills. Bonk. It's Kingler for knockoff. Bonk. This is Kingler for Crabhammer. Going to Shoji. Or actually, is it better for it to be Shoji in on Earthquake or Crabhammer? Or High Horsepower, rather. It's actually better for it to be in on High Horsepower. So I'll come in on Aki here first. So I can do that again with Aki if I need to with Citrus Berry. As long as I don't get crit here, but if I get crit, then it's, I mean, fine the first round. Choji just takes less from high horsepower. It's good poison with poison point too, that'd be nice. Excellent, okay. I'd love to see it. That'll make the panic situations from this Kingler a lot better. As this is high horsepower always. Just gonna double check that that's true. Yep, 100% of the time. Okay. So... I could actually go into Itachi here, and it's safe, never dead to crit. And then, if it's anything but super high rolls, it'll then be into Crabhammer. It could be into high horsepower afterwards. Important part is... Actually, no, sorry. It would be knockoff if it's holding an item. Like, likely knockoff, actually. So, it should be directly into... Just checking. It's never knockoff on Aki. Yeah, it's gotta be into Choji right now. Okay. Come on. There's a chunk, but not that much. The poison is doing massive work here. Thank you, Aki. Freeze Dry does a lot. Crabhammer flinch. It's Waterfall that flinches, right? Crabhammer's just a big damage. I never got the freeze here because of the poison, but that's fine. Just dies now, yeah. Excellent. Okay, so this should be Fake Out from Anbapom to Choji. I just go into my Basque Legion, and it is completely free. Yep. Or always just boom. Okay, great. Excellent. Okay, that went clean. Oh, the run back is only getting longer and longer. Every time I gotta do this stupid jumping puzzle. Exercise. Okay. Fill up my guys, and then think. That was, 2 for Jinbei. And 1 for Choji. Jinbei has pulled into slot 1 for most frags on this split. Choji's sitting at a clean 4 though, highest it's ever had. Okay. Next fight. Beautifly, Focus Sash. I mean, I just like fake out Acrobatics it, fake out anything. Yeah, it's completely free. Fake out Liquidation does it too. Lots of options. Actually, can I do it with Fake Out Mystic Water? Or Fake Out Flip Turn if I have Mystic Water? No, much of the time I can't. It's close though, it's shockingly close. If this was like 15 attack, it probably does it. Yeah, it does. Oh, can't win them all. Regardless, yeah, this is just Infernape. Fake out into Flare Blitz. Always kills, even in rain. So then that's probably, yeah, that's probably Arachnid for slow kill. Oh. Slow kill with Scald, and it is 100% going to do that, so... What's the best way to approach this? Scald hurts. Water Bubble is boosting it by a lot. Is it Basque Legion? Frostberry? Little Poltergeist often kills, but doesn't always. This thing's kind of tough, actually. And leftovers too, huh? It's not making it easy on me. Pretty just okay. But the problem is, I don't want to get Scald burned, so I need a Rossberry. Shoji can waterfall flinch a whole bunch if it wants to press Mirror Coat, that's great. When does Mirror Coat get boosted? On the AI. Starts at +6. Gotcha, if target cannot KO Aemon but only has boosted the corresponding split, it's +6. Okay. I mean, the downside is that I don't have a way to actually stop it from pressing Scald, and that's how I could get like Honchkrow in to kill it. I have slow pivot moves? I don't. Wish I had Toxic. But that's on me. Gastrodon, click Toxic? It probably dies to Scald, right? Yeah, it does. Too often to be comfortable. This thing's kind of a demon. Basket Legion seems like the close to obvious answer. It could just be... it could be Chesto, or not Chesto, Rost, or Cherry Berry Stun Spore, or Cherry Berry Basket Legion, who's in here, and then it would show almost always... Okay. I take Lum, rather, and then, just in case, if I get Skull Burned, then it is what it is. With Lum, I would dodge the Stun Spore, at least, that would help. Arm would be a little spooky, I guess, if it clicks a button. But I can Psychic Fangs to not make that actually in that range. And it wants to Air Slash me instead, so yeah, that's never actually a problem. It really wants to Quiver Dance or Stun Spore, because I'm faster. So then... I guess I could do it with Floatzel instead, and the nice thing is that Floatzel... It would get slow out damaged by both of them, so that means it would rather do it with Araquanid. I can Liquidation, hope for some defense drops. Guess the problem is if it's Scald. Thing's a bit of a demon. Because Mirror Coat makes that very, very difficult. Physical rock types can't come in and hit it even a little bit, they'll just explode. If I can do enough damage, well, I can't get them in is the problem. I don't have slow pivoting. Wow, this thing's annoying. My god, what do I do about this thing? I guess I can Psychic Fangs it with my Ruxish. Some damage. If it's setting up Iron defenses, like, it's just so awkward. Hariyama could come in on a Scald, not care if it gets burned. With Citrus, I can fake out and knock off, and then it doesn't have leftovers, so any chip I do is permanent. Yeah, I think that's best. If I do this with Infernape, as long as I'm not ending on something that makes dual wing beat. I mean, that works for H-Arcanine too. Yeah, okay. Don't even need a Batemon, I just come in and kill it. I would want Citrus Berry. In case it's Steel Gem, Bullet Punch, to Bullet Punch. It is a Bullet Punch. I could go into one of my... Infernip's a lot better to take that. Maybe I actually just lead H Arcanine. Yeah, because then this will see slow kill. And I can Rock Slide into Extreme Speed, and then it might flinch. It might want a Quiver Dance to be faster. I can take Cherry Berry too, so that's never a problem. Because then I can't like stay in on Scald. And it always sees slow kill, so it's always Scalding turn 1, which is kind of nice. From there, I can go... I'm regretting losing knockoff on Moody. Yeah, with on Floatzel, that'd be really nice right now. Is there stuff I can kill this thing with? Nothing's safe is the problem, nothing at all. Unless I catch it on a Protect and Encore it. Or a Mirror Coat, past Encore. I'm sort of more okay with risking my Lydian on a possible Scald switch-in. If I have a mod that only has special moves, Mirror Coat gets a big boost. So... that would be Hat. And the nice thing is I can actually phase this thing out if I Sludge Wave and it starts building up, or I can't Sludge Wave is the problem. I can bring this thing in and get rid of any Iron Defense boost that it's gotten. This is a tough one. I don't have a, can't risk that Air Slash crit. Parastuda does take one, though. So, what if... I really want to kill with Flip Turn, it'd be so nice. I mean, that would involve scaling your attack is the problem. And then Mystic Water. Oh, no, I'm not made of hard skills. I could go... Oh, this is just, it's just awkward. It's all awkward. Because, like, double crit, or second attack crit ruins me is the problem. I guess Muck is my best answer, just to, like, switch in on a Scald. And then have it likely not Scald again. I can knock off the lefties for quite a bit of damage. I'm faster, which is nice. It can, What about Honchkrow? Honchkrow's never dead to anything. It's often baiting an attack is the thing, but I can knock off Sucker Punch for a kill. Unless it's Stun Spores is the problem. Yeah, that is a problem. Water Bubble Skull just does so much damage. Nice thing is that Psychic doesn't care about the defense boost it's getting, but Mirror Coat blows me up. That's just a consistent theme. I really wish I still had Toxic on my Dragalge. This is hurting me more and more as time goes on. Okay, well... If it's just Basque Legion... Poltergeist doesn't disable their item, does it? No. But also only 90 accurate. Can't afford to like clear smog on anything. It's not even that good of a lead. Well, Zen Headbutt into Bullet Punch would do it, and then Metagross is in versus this thing. But it's unlikely to click. Well, actually, 2 and 3 to not be Bug Buzz, and if it is Bug Buzz, then this would be almost guaranteed Scald. I need a way to knock off the leftovers. How do I do that consistently? With the Alolan Muck switching in on something, and then outspeeding it, do it. It's the second crit, like, it would probably risk a crit if it ate Scald the first time, but it's not likely to against a bunch of stuff. I can make it really like the Mirror Coat if it's a mon that only has special moves. Like Octillery? Octillery can switch in and make it really likely to Mirror Coat. And make switches more free. Yeah, okay, hang on. That might be okay. Then if it's super likely Mirror Coat and super unlikely Scald, this Protect has odds too. It just can be. This makes it like 1 in 8 Scald, so it's 1 in 8 and then 1 in 16 for it to even press this at all. Then it would have to be 1 in 16 for that to crit. So that's like 1 in 120 or something like that. I think the Fraud King wins those numbers. And then it'd be you for fast Bullet Punch kill, which would be pretty sick, because that burns the Bullet Punch for sure, the Steel Gem. And then, if I haven't let Infernape, I can go... I could just Flare Blitz it. Eat, Steel Gem crit, Bullet Punch, plus non-Steel Gem crit Bullet Punch does not do it ever. Yeah. 58 plus 39 is barely good enough. Okay, so then what's my lead? Something that kills Beautifly well. Floatzel does the trick. Fake Out Liquidation always just kills, and then they're both slow out damage, so it would be Araquanid. So then I can flip turn into Octillery. It's really, I mean, it could Scald, it could Iron Defense, it's all kind of okay, because then I can bring in, the Iron Defense is awkward, it's true. If it's Iron Defense on the Floatzel, then more than Basque Legion, I'll need Ludicolo come in to fight this. Just spam Energy Ball until it... well, Mirror Coat is the problem. Ugh. But it's not so likely to Mirror Coat. It's all just... it's awkward and gross. I can eat a couple of my own Energy Balls. Like, that's 110 on a crit, that's like 160? Something like that? 165? I could Energy Ball at least once, and if the leftovers are gone, if I'm Muck getting a knockoff, then I can chip it into range where I can go back into Octillery. With a Citrus Berry I can take 3 of these, probably, and then I can go into Honchkrow when that'll actually kill, because I can likely get Honchkrow in on a Mirror move. Or on a Mirror Coat, rather. Okay, I think that's my best odd. Oh, that one was ugly. Note to self, Araquanid is a demon. So not you. Does Freeze Dry do anything to it, I wonder? But Mirror Coat does way too much, yeah, that's the problem. a knockoff. Kaguya specifically because it's useless, which is an interesting subversion. Then Amy just in case. I think this is the best I've got. I think it's just citrus berries all around. I don't need any damage boosts, and I'm just worried about damage ranges. Just making sure that Fake Out Liquidation always does it. I don't think it's Rost on Muck. I don't think Muck cares. I think the health matters more. I mean, I can actually click a Liquidation. I just don't want it to Iron Defense turn 1. If I go in on a Protect, that's really good. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give you Mystic Water. For the most damage Flip Turn can do. Might matter. Where is my Mystic Water? Is it already on it? It is, okay. Oh, this one's gonna be ugly. Okay. I want my Itachi in the front, which it is, great. And your stupid bugs. All the seeds. Okay. This thing's not shield dust. Checking what it is. It's swarm, yeah, right. Take out plus liquidation always does it. I wish I could go for a flip turn, but I can't. I just don't have the attack IVs for it. That would be super, super optimal. They're both slow damage, so this should be Spider. Yep. So it is. I'll flip turn out. It could mirror move, it could protect, like it could just be anything. If it's insta-scald, things get weird. It's Iron Defense, okay. Not ideal, so I have to calculate this thing at +2 now. But I will get to knock off the leftovers, so I'm doing permanent damage now. I'd say a Scald here would have been the worst outcome, so I'm sort of happy with that. It's getting leftovers recovery. That is a Scald. I need to leave now. Because a second Scald will kill me. Now that I'm doing permanent damage, I'm comfortable going back into Itachi. Because Itachi has a special move that it could Mirror Coat. Protect, great. It's not getting leftovers recover anymore, because I've knocked it off. I'm basically just like, I have to chip kill this thing with my whole team. I'm gonna go for liquidation for the defense drops. More iron defenses do get awkward, because then crit ranges get weird, and it takes a bit for my launch crow to kill it. Okay, huge! Wow, okay. Mirror Coat's beautiful. With it at +2, do I actually just kill it now with that liquidation crit? Itachi, you fucking fraud. That's +2 defense. I do 13% with liquidation. I don't think that'll kill. Kind of close. Well, regardless, I can flip turn into... I think the plan is the same. I flip turn into, or rather I don't even flip turn. I go directly into Octillery on a possible Scald. If it's Iron Defense, that's fine, because then I can go kill it with, Honchkrow Brave... Honchkrow Brave Bird actually doesn't do enough to itself now. Oh, that's awkward. I can't just go hard Infernape. Oh my gosh, you guys hadn't seen any of that. Well, if it's Ludicolo, then it's always Dual Wing Beat. I don't know things that take Dual Wing Beat very well. Octillery takes it and lives, but it doesn't outspeed. With Citrus Berry, Muck takes that just fine. Wouldn't die, and then baits most of the time Bullet Punch. Oh, it's awkward. It's so awkward. If I just do this with Itachi right now, I still have Citrus Berry. No, I have Mystic Water. Dual Wing Beat would have to crit twice to kill me. A single crit would not do it. In fact, even if it crit twice, I still have a range to live on Floatzel, so this is a 1 in 256. If I can kill with Liquidation here, I think that's my best scenario. If I get damaged, if I get scalded, then Caesar can start seeing Bullet Punch instead. I think that's ideal. Well, thank you for the crit, Itachi. That was very nice. This could be Iron Defense, or it can't be. This is, yeah, Mirror Coat. Great, because I have Ice Beam still. I guess I can actually now kill with Flip Turn directly into my monkey. You force the Bullet Punch and always just one-shot with Flare Blitz. Great. Just double-checking that Itadori does one-shot with Flare Blitz. 100% of the time? Yep, 103%. The recoil, Bullet Punch plus recoil barely does not kill itself. Great. This was a weird and awkward fight for sure. Yeah, Flare Blitz always just kills. I could have faked out to reduce the self-damage I take a little if I needed it. Sorry, always eats that just fine. Actually, with Citrus, yeah, I was always okay on the crit. Works out. Bit weird, bit fraudulent. I did say it was going to be ugly. That was, two for Itachi and one for Itadori. Not bad. Okay. Got a couple more yet before Weather Institute. God, I haven't lost anybody on this. But you're not supposed to, I think. I think it's probably a bad statement for the state of my box that that it's been this tricky. Okay. How many more yet? 4? 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna leave it. These don't seem trivial to cook. I mean, let me try seeing if I can just come up with something right now. The Shift Tree. Oh, this is a double battle. Nope. Hell no. No, no, no. Not at all. I'm saving and ending. Okay. Goodbye. Pretty good progress today. Things went well, even when they shouldn't have. Au revoir.